everybody can just grab. So you can use that for
I
your
was just
lantern.
going to attach a light emitter to him. That's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
How would
Just-
you attach a
As
light
long as
emitter?
you're keeping track of when he's got a lantern
When
in
I
his hand.
drop
or not,
it,
it's fine.
yeah.
It's just easier. I think it's easier just to grab a torch, and then if you drop your lantern, you just stop moving the torch. It
Fair enough.
Which lantern
helps.
did I buy? I don't remember all this. It's been a couple weeks. Oh, the hooded one.
Pretty excited to play a goblin race from the Underdark that doesn't have dark vision.
Really?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Now, nothing about this race makes any sense. But I've been looking forward to trying it out though. So.
Well, let's see. It's 8:02.
Right. And feel free to use music robots if you want, Gyoza.
All right.
The most basic way
I'll
to
have
use.
to research that.
Oh, you just copy the URL of whatever like YouTube or Spotify track you want. Hit -play space and then paste it in. You're good to go. It'll pop up into Discord. But if you have music already set up and everything, don't let me throw a monkey wrench into that. So.
I'll
Just,
look into it later.
Okay.
If I find some, I'll keep that in mind if I find some YouTube audio that I want. I guess I'll start in like 90 seconds or whatever.
Okay.
Pop this out.
I'll turn down this music. Because everybody's quiet in the morning.
It's very heisty. Very heisty music.
I think I'm going to do the professor thing and just shut the door at 8:05.
Mm.
Be like, nope, you're late.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, one more minute. I expected a couple more level 2 players, but that's okay.
Well, we got what, 2?
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
It seemed like everybody else from the first go round was going to be in.
Yeah, well, one person said they were not, so
I missed it.
so it was like Zinc Breakers player said he was not going to be able to make it, so I was
that's
actually
right. I made a comment about we can't toss dwarves without them.
And then
Yeah, I think
the other guy just recently said he had problems, right?
no, I don't.
He
I
had
think
something to do?
Davalon's player did not say he wasn't going to be here, but
Thought he posted that he had to do something.
Yeah, man. December's the pits for trying to get people together for games. I've been having like these one shots, and I've got people canceling like hours before the game because the Christmas party they have to go to that they didn't know about, or some nonsense like that. So, family, love,
I skipped
companionship.
by a lot.
It's disgusting, and it keeps happening over and over and over again all month. Then there's
Kind of
apparently a
right.
big birthday on the 25th for some guy named Jesus. I don't even know
Says
what's going
the guy who had what, 6 Thanksgivings?
Yeah, I had my fill. I did my time. 6 Thanksgivings worth. Oh well. I also spelled Phandalin with an O because I've only been playing in Phandalin for like 5 years. So, oh well.
All right. Well, I guess we have 4 players today. It is
Excellent.
8:06.
Like the olden days, we'll just hire 12 henchmen and we'll be good to go.
We only did 4 last time too.
And one of them just made a character yesterday out of surprise, and I haven't had a chance to make a token for it yet. So maybe between this quest and the next quest. So
I can make him a token real quick if you want.
What quests do y'all want to go on?
I was
What
pretty
quest do you want
sure.
to go on right now?
I was pretty sure
because
we
I
were going
think
to
people
head
voted that aren't here. So let me take a quick vote.
to. Okay, I suggested going to Umbridge Hill and then heading on to Gnomengarde.
Yeah, I was down for that too.
All right, so y'all head to Umbridge Hill. Anything y'all need to take over in town? Spend gold. I don't know. Introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I'd like
Avalon
to-
and Windbreaker,
since-
I guess, are in like Neverwinter or something. I don't know.
I don't know where the other 2 Yahoos went, but yeah, I'd like to meet these 2 new folks since we haven't partied with them before.
No,
Barricade is definitely
yeah.
willing to introduce himself to new people.
All right. Well, there are 2 new adventurers at the inn.
So you would see sort of a mashup of like a goblin, an elf, and a halfling. Sort of maybe I think 3 feet tall. Looking up at the quest board with some great interest, but also a lot of confusion. They seem to have the basic loadout of entry level druid equipment, and you know, like they've got like the shield, the scimitar, the leather armor, holly mistletoe type thing pinned to their green cloak. Very green. Everything is very green, and mostly lady looking. Kind of just, again, like looking at the quest board with sort of like wonderment, like somebody that actually enjoys going to the museum might look at a painting in the museum, like just yeah. So sorry for all you museumophiles or whatever the hell you call yourselves.
I knew a good museum, but no, that's appropriate. That's funny.
Yeah.
And I guess standing over their shoulder, looking over, is a just over 6 foot tall, gray skin with a kind of a really sloppy mohawk, black hair, spackling of gray, half orc. Not quite similarly geared out, but somewhat. Definitely has a nature theme, but at the same time, he's definitely wearing metal all over him, so you wouldn't really expect him to be druidic himself. He's kind of just squinting at the board himself.
I guess Kith would look up to you. What, dude? Have we maybe met as we were examining the board,
Yeah.
or are we?
You would know for him.
Yeah. What is gray orc guy's name?
Grump.
Wait, what? You made like a sound.
Grump.
Grump?
Grump.
Grump. Okay. Okay, so Kith would probably just be like, Grump, who is tall. We should do this adventure with the gnomes because they are small, like me. It would be more accessible for me that way.
Kith, who is short. That sounds amenable.
And there are many skulls to be found. Look. The more skulls obviously is an indication of the greatness of the quest.
I think that might Yes, that's probably right.
I would suggest this one with 5 skulls, but I do not want to appear greedy to the surface dwellers.
We should probably work our way up there so they don't think we're greedy.
But 1 skull seems too small, since there are 2 of us, and I would not like to share my skull with you.
Well,
I love it. I love it.
thankfully I already have my own, so you can keep it.
You do
at
have
this
your
point,
own.
Grim is
It
just
is
gonna come-
inside your face.
Sorry.
For now.
Wait, what? At this point, Grim is going to come just banging out of the inn with a little bit of a stagger. He's been drinking a lot since.
It is Brunner Battlehammer from the books. Brunner! Hello!
I don't know who you're talking about, little one there.
Let me see your shield.
Yeah, I just got this.
It is not emblazoned with the foaming mug of your house. Have you lost
No,
it in a great adventure with Dritz Duerden?
I have no idea who you're talking about. I'm Grimjaw of the North.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
You are quite big then.
Barricade is following Grimjaw very closely and slowly to ensure he doesn't fall on his own face.
What is Grimjaw? Is he a Goliath?
Barbarian.
Goliath barbarian?
Human barbarian.
Human barbarian.
Oh, human barbarian. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just huge.
Apparently, I can't get the art right or the size right. I just wanted this to be a big, bald-headed, bearded freak
Sure.
of a man who just loves wildlife, but has no function about killing orcs.
We have a very nature-centric party, I guess. Cool. If you are not Brunner Battlehammer of the famous stories, then who are you? And why do you wear his fur upon your face?
What, you've never seen another man with a beard before? I am, as I said, I'm Grimjaw of the North. And he's just sort of like shifting around in his bear skin coat. And what is your name, little one?
I am known as Kith, and this is Grump. We are adventurers, and are prepared to acquire 2 skulls, 1 each.
Just grunt.
Okay. I think we can do that. This is Barricade. I don't know where the other 2 guys went, but if you were looking for something to do, we talked about going and warning the old lady. Abadabba do something. What was her name? Barricade.
Abereth.
That.
Well met, Kith. Well met, Grump. You are both very interesting.
Thank you.
You are Golem.
Yes, you are correct.
I hope it is not too forward of me to ask, but have you lost your master?
I believe so. I am searching for him, but it seems that temporally we are very far removed from each other. So I do not think he still lives.
Ah. In this world, and she touches her nose knowingly.
Grimjaw's
Alright,
going to
so-
kind of stagger over and get right in front of Grump and kind of cock his head to one side and say, "You look like a lot like a guy I got into a fight with yesterday. Who are you?" Not like menacing intentionally, but just sort of like confused.
Ah, behold, Barricade, this is a male mating ritual. They are doing the posturing.
I believe it is because Grump appears to be part orc.
Ah.
And Grim's
So
going to
this
kind
is-
of
this is
pat
a racially
Grump on the shoulder
driven
and say,
tension.
"Who are you?"
My name is Grump. I don't think we met. I was wandering in the forests yesterday. Unless you were there. Wait, I think I might have fought a bear yesterday. Was that you?
No, but
Yeah.
you could easily confuse it because I fought and killed this bear to make this fine coat. Grump, nice to meet you. And I'm just gonna pull Grump into a big bear hug.
Grump is like obviously mildly uncomfortable with this this like human contact, I guess, and he kind of just accepts it, pats you on the shoulder, and then kind of like forces it away a little bit after a couple of seconds.
How tall did you say Grump was?
6'1".
Yeah, so he's the second shortest person right now. Just FYI.
Barricade, witness. The mating ritual was a success. They began to intertwine their bodies.
Then I believe we can all set forth, correct?
Unless they need to finish. She takes out her sketchbook and prepares to draw.
Grim's gonna look over, again, cock his head, and say, "What are you doing there, little one?"
I am documenting the possible procreation of a quarter orc.
No. It's we're both guys. You would need a lady involved.
Oh,
for
one of you can
procreation.
simply assume that. It's quite
No.
easy.
Grim sort of shrugs and says, "Maybe for you." And hearing all this weird noise, the half ear, the little squirrel's gonna like scurry out of Grim's pocket, come up onto his shoulder, and sort of start chittering.
Grump takes an immediate interest in this.
Yeah,
Seems
you are
much more-
infested.
Much more interested in playing with the squirrel than the previous hug.
No, this is my friend half ear. I saved him when he was a little guy, and we've taken a liking to one another. He comes around with me when we go traveling.
Oh, my bad.
Oh my God!
He is quite large. You must feed him often.
What happened?
It's a cute squirrel right there. And look how smart he looks. That's a smart looking squirrel.
Well, it
All
seems that the two of you know your way around this sort of business. Perhaps Grump and I will accompany you and learn from your shadows.
I'm not sure my
Okay.
shadow can convey pertinent information about adventuring, but you may accompany us so that we can protect you.
Your shadow cannot
Right.
teach us yet. And she touches her nose again.
Little one, you are a strange,
Right.
strange creature. Let's go.
All right.
Half ear's gonna scurry back into Grimjaw's coat, and I guess we're gonna head off in the direction of the old lady's house,
Got it. Let's go.
Adabra Gwyn.
On the way there,
y'all
can
are-
you explain to me, Grimjaw, what it means to be an old one?
Someone who is more advanced in years than the rest of us.
Oh. So she has
Is that
grown
the right
in
word,
size.
Barricade? Advanced? Is that what you would say?
I am eager to witness the old one.
Wow. All right. So y'all are approaching from from the northwest. Okay. I'll get this little loading, and you go from here. All right. There you go. So y'all leave in the morning. It'll still be morning when you get there.
Do we see that dragon flying about?
Depending on your pace of travel. Hold on. That's a very good question.
I
That's a
find
very
it
good
strange
question. Hold
that
on.
they name
I mean,
the region Neverwinter when winter comes every year.
do, do, do.
Humans are often illogical in their actions and decisions, so it is not surprising to me.
I do very much enjoy the cloud ocean, though. She motions to the sky.
I am not familiar enough with it to make a comment.
Grim's gonna kind of look her up at the sky. He never really looks up at Kiss comment. He says, "Yeah, that fluffy thing kind of looks like a sheep."
As you leave Phandalin, you don't see a dragon.
Ah. A sheep. That is the halfling version of a moose, correct?
Yep.
I don't know. I never really thought of it like that. But
As you
they're good
arrive
eats.
at Umbridge Hill, you do not see a dragon. Just so you know. You make it to Umbridge Hill without any encounters. And you're approaching from this corner.
Oh, Umbridge means sorrow or pain. That seems like a bad place.
Or disagreement.
If anyone wants to roll a history check that
I'll do that.
actually would have any reason for actually knowing about Umbridge Hill,
I have a feeling that I might know about it. History.
Sure.
I got a 6, so I probably don't.
Nope. All right. So as you get to Umbridge Hill, let's see. I got some stuff to tell you. How's the lighting for everyone?
Very weird. The arrow slits in the building are letting us see all the way through. It's we got these long shadows.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. All right. So as you arrive, you will see Umbridge Hill. Built on the slope of Umbridge Hill is an old stone windmill surrounded by an iron fence. A large winged monster with a spiky tail is trying to knock down the windmill's front door. So y'all would be over here.
All right, I better get my next character ready because I just did the math and. I'm sorry, keep going.
A woman appears in the second floor window. Hopefully you see her right here. Waves at you and yells, "A little help!" And
now, is the building identifiable as a windmill? Like, does it have
yeah, it
like
is,
the things, the fan blades or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They are sticking the west. So the fan over here is a 3-story building.
So the windmill's a 3-story building. What's this? What's this big old block over here?
Click it.
Is that the interior map or something?
Oh yeah, that's the interior map.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like some ominous ass structure or something.
The grid doesn't match.
All right. Well, Kith, like all 3 feet of her, it is just gobsmacked because not only is she seeing a spiky tail cat creature and a human woman, which is exciting enough, but she is seeing a windmill, which she has heard about only in books. As she assumes that this is where wind is captured and ground up into bread. So she's always imagined that the bread that was made from a windmill would be particularly fluffy, like modern-day Wonder Bread kind of thing. So she doesn't know what to be more excited about.
All right.
Barricade.
Unless y'all plan on running away immediately, I need y'all to roll in because
barricade's
y'all
gonna
see him,
advance.
it sees y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And y'all aren't
Oh, I don't think my
It's a
character
serial
sheet is linked to my
in combat.
miniature.
it's not.
Oh wait, there it is. It's popping up.
The combat music started, but notices you when you notice it. So start initiative.
All right. You're coming through a little robot-y. Is anybody else getting?
Yeah, he's breaking up a lot.
Okay.
Probably Comcast.
All right.
So, new guy to roll 20 here. I roll initiative, and it's telling me it's not attached to my token.
You have to have your token selected.
Gotcha.
I believe. If you skip that step.
So select your token, roll again, and just edit whatever it comes up as, unless it rolls another 19.
I got it again.
Pulled another 19. Fantastic.
All right. My character sheet is not opening. I don't know what's going on. Oh, wait. It's trying. Yeah, my roll 20 is rolling really slow for some reason. I don't know. I guess someday I'll open my character sheet.
You want me to roll your initiative?
Yeah, can you roll it for me? Because I can't get my character sheet to open.
All right. Yep.
I'll try refreshing my roll 20. Maybe that'll fix it.
All right. So you see a manticore trying desperately to bash in a door. It sees you, and it's going to say out loud, it's going to roar very loudly and say, "Go away! This lady's mine. I'm going to eat her."
Okay.
Oh, that's a talking giant kitty. That's adorable.
It seems to be hungry.
Yeah, that's sort of the drawback of the giant talking kitty. It eats people.
Now, to clarify, on the
other
surface, it is inappropriate to eat sentient beings.
You are correct.
So, in this instance, the cat creature is the bad guy.
You know what? I'll also roll Adabra into initiative.
I am mastering the ways of the surface world quickly.
Yes, you are.
Initiative just went out of way. Did it?
Oh,
Did it
sorry.
go into a different layer?
I close it often for no good reason.
Remember, you can double-click the word turn order to minimize it if you need to see on your screen, and then
nice.
And that'll keep it open for your players,
Nice.
so they don't whine and cry at you. The turn order. Not that that's ever happened to me, but I'm just saying that it's a thing that
Alright.
can happen. Yeah,
Do we need to have a therapy session after this?
maybe.
All right. Grump, what are you doing in this situation? You're on initiative.
Now that I got my
I'm-
character sheet open, I'm never going to close it.
Suddenly realizing that I tarted out when I made my character, and I didn't have any attack cantrips, so that's exciting. So I'm going to be moving forward and then using an action to dash, so moving my full 60.
Oh. Since this is your first time
Yeah.
with me as a DM, this is a dead.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, never mind.
This is. I will kill your character. So,
Whoa. Okay. That's
I'm just gonna give you this one. Your character would probably die in the next turn.
Roger that. In that case, I am going to. Just gonna do.
Well,
gonna
what's
stay
your
with the
AC?
party.
Your AC is 18.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought you were something squishy. Go ahead.
I mean, we'll see. In that case, I'll move forward 30 feet.
Do not fear, Grump. I have healing magics. But they cannot reaffix removed limbs. So please, make sure to keep your limbs attached during this fight.
and I'm going to just gonna cast Thaumaturgy to modulate my voice and attempt to kind of just scare the beast off, I guess.
Sure. Make a intimidation roll.
That would be an 8.
Okay. We'll see what happens on the Manticore's turn, which is right now. Manticore's gonna turn and going, okay, well, these guys will be easier to eat than the lady in the stone building, and it's gonna take off. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, keeping about the same elevation that he's at, he's going to start flying. He was, let's see, 20 feet up. He's about 10 feet off the ground, and he's flying straight towards you. And he's going to say, I'm not leaving here before I eat.
Is it cool if I put on some music in the background with the robot for combat?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Sure, yeah, I've just got some wind going right now. Some music would be cool.
When I get killed next round, I want it to be with dramatic music in the background. So, thanks.
All right, and it's actually going to start attacking because it's got some crazy range.
So, if the music's too loud, there's a thing called Groovy that's in chat. Discord chat, you can right click on Groovy and you can lower the volume. Just like you could lower the volume on another user.
Oh, it remembered my volume setting from last.
It does. Aren't they the best robots? I mean, present company excluded Barricade. You're obviously the best robot.
All right, it's going to make a tail spike attack. It's just going to be like doing some twister moves up in the air, and it's going to launch 3 tail spikes. Let's see, one at Grump, and one at Barricade, and one at Grimjaw. So the first one at Grump. How do I turn off the 2GM? I want to show my rolls.
So go to the monster stats. There'll be a gear in the top right. The one that allows you to like change its actual stats.
Yeah.
Scroll down. There should be something that says query rolls or display rolls or something, and then where it says Whisper GM, you just tell it never whisper.
All right.
You have to do that to everything from a store-bought adventure because they all come in set like that.
Oh, okay.
There's a script you can run. I don't remember where it is, but if I find it, I'll send it to you.
All right. I assume a 9 does not hit. Well, I'm not assuming. I've seen your character sheet, so a 9 doesn't hit. The next one's at Barricade. The next one's at Grimjaw. Grimjaw does a 19 hit.
It does.
Pre-range
9
too.
piercing. So as the Manticore's 10 feet up in the air, spinning like a tornado, launching tail spikes out, Grimjaw gets slammed with one. There's a lot of blood.
I'm gonna kill the kitty.
Are you able to fly?
All right.
I can throw things.
Oh. I'm going to go hide in the shadow of the tower and then assist.
All right. Adabra's going to take the hide action. And let's see. Okay. Pretty well hidden. Kith, your turn.
Okay. I meant to mention this beforehand, but every night before I go to bed, I cast Goodberry to abuse the 24-hour duration. Is it safe to assume I still have my good berries from the previous night?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. The creature's too high in the air to use an entangle, but if it lands, I'd like to use an entangle on it. For now, I'm going to use my tiny legs to run 30 feet, which is pretty good for a small race. Is any of this difficult terrain?
No. It is very open plains, grass terrain.
We need to get to cover, or we're going to be gunned down. So I'm going to run to here. And then... Oof. I have such a bad armor class and a low HP.
Do not worry. Barricade will be...
Alright.
will fulfill his namesake.
I can't... Yeah, I can't... what's the elevation on the manticore?
He is... So you're at... with you at 0 feet.
Uh-huh.
He is about 20 feet up in the air right now from you, but it's only like 10 feet up from the ground where he's currently at.
Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, shit. I can't hit him with anything that I have. So I'm gonna take a dodge action. And that'll be my turn.
Crash, how did you show the path that you took with the...
Oh, so while you have your miniature selected, you're going to... Hold on, I have to muscle memory it because I'm too tired to remember. You hold down left click, you start moving the miniature, and you hit the right mouse button, and it'll start dropping like pathway markers. If you don't have a mouse, you can use the Q button on your keyboard, and that'll also leave the stuff behind.
Okay, I knew about Q when measuring. I didn't know that it was for when you're moving. Cool.
And another thing is, if you want to know what you did after, like halfway through your move, if you select your mini and hit X, it'll show you the path that you just took with the miniature, and how many feet you did.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you're super lazy, you could just have your miniature selected and use the arrow keys to move your miniature around with the arrow keys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, Barricade also has no range options, but he's going to stand in front of Keth and plant his shield and take a dodge action.
All right.
All right. With my bonus action, Grim is just pissed off that he got hit with this tail spike. He's gonna go into and he is going to run.
A rage? Did you go into a rage?
He's gonna go into a rage.
Nice.
He's gonna run up here. He's got his shield, and then he's gonna get out one of his javelins, and this is gonna be with disadvantage, but he's gonna hurl it at the manticore. And see if he can hit it.
This is just like Wolfgar. He's also in the Dritz books.
Okay.
This is nothing like Wolfgar. That was terrible.
Yeah.
Flies way off. While he's raging, what is Grunt doing?
I'm just gonna, since he actually came over here and he just took that massive hit, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Healing Word on it as my bonus action.
Alright. And 3 healing onto you.
Okay.
Then I'm going to pull out my light crossbow and take a shot. How do you range find again? There's a tool, looks like a little circle with a ruler in it.
A bowl of noodles.
He is 55 feet away.
That is within minor range of my light crossbow, which is 60, so I'm going to go ahead and pop a shot at. That would be a 3.
We're doing really good.
Right, so it's
that is no. Look at that.
Nowhere
That is 3 1s in a row.
Yeah. Well, sort of. There was the tail spike
sort
for
of,
19.
yeah. You basically trip, and you're lucky you didn't shoot yourself in the foot.
Oh.
Nice. I'm not sure. I guess you were too busy.
It's uneven terrain.
Casting your spell. All right, the Manticore's going to laugh a little bit, like a I'm going to eat you. Not you. You look like a rock. You're juicy. I'm going to eat you.
And Grim's just gonna snarl at him. Come down here and try, you big piece of shit.
Oh.
I eat you. I will eat you.
All right, he's actually
Raging. It doesn't make sense.
What?
He's going to slam into the ground on top of you. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to slam into you, and we'll just, skinning this bite attack.
Nope.
8. Alright, the bite misses. He's gonna take 2 claw attacks against you. 11 and
Nope.
12. Oh. Well, everybody's rolling poorly.
It's like universal
All right.
healthcare, but with bad rolls. We're all equally covered under the plan. So,
You cannot see Adabra as Kith's turn.
okay. We should pile dogs upon this creature. Yes, I will join the piling of dogs, and she's going to run up to it. You do flanking or anything, Gyoza?
+2.
Okay. Would that work then?
Yep.
Okay, so she'll stop dodging, and she will try to stab with her scimitar. There you go. I don't know why I'm
Somebody's
blessed.
doing well today.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing. Yeah. So, a big 6 damage from that critical hit.
Barricade's up next.
Like this, Barricade. It's easy, see?
Barricade is going to make his way to a place where he can smack it in the head. I believe that was right. No, it wasn't. I'll have to be right here. And then
Either's fine.
Yeah.
You
attempt
can get
to...
+2 either way.
Oh yeah, well that's right.
Just
I'm not
crit
leaving the threatened area, so I could be right there. Okay, I went too far out. All right, and then attempt to bring his warhammer down on the creature's head with precision. 21.
Nice.
Yep, that hits.
Then 6 damage.
Alright, Grimjaw, and then Grump.
Let's see here. Probably won't go well, but I'm going to do it because it's going to be amusing. So I've just got my shield on my left-hand side. I don't have anything in my right hand. So Grim is just going to snarl at the manticore and just punch him in the face. And then
Alright.
after that punch, because I am a tavern brawler, I will then attempt to grapple it.
Oh, hype. Really? You're a tavern brawler? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. That's why I went with very human, because I wanted to lead off with.
Very nice.
All right. So that's just going to be just roll a d20, or is that a strength check for the unarmed strike?
I believe
it's
tavern
unarmed
brawler
strike.
you have
It's actually,
proficiency.
it's an attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Too many people talking. What?
It's an attack.
Okay. Right. So just roll a d20.
No,
you-
it should be an attack like that uses your proficiency and everything with tavern brawler. Pretty sure.
Yeah, you should probably make one. But yeah, let's see. Roll a d20, proficiency bonus. Yeah, so strength roll, and we'll add your proficiency.
And flanking.
Yeah, and flanking.
Yeah, I mean, if it speeds things up for you, just roll a d20 right now, but we can math it out afterwards.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it hits.
So that's 18. And that's a D4 plus.
Yeah,
3.
you are proficient with improvised weapons, which would also, I guess, be an unarmed strike. And you use D4 for damage, and
So that's 4 points of damage.
then you can bonus action try to grapple it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tavern Brawler is such a fun feat.
All right, and then that's a strength check.
Athletics.
Athletics. Right.
And you have advantage because you're raging.
All right.
Nice.
Oh wow.
So I punch
right,
it in the face.
you
Grim punches in the
grappled it.
face, and then like throws himself on top of it, like grabs it around the neck, and like brings it down to the ground, body slamming it.
Nice, nice.
Y'all
And just-
trick this manticore with all your poor shots. You bluffed it into coming down and trying
Rope-a-dope,
to
baby, rope-a-dope.
Yeah. Yeah, Kith is just jumping up and down in absolute excitement watching this giant dwarf, like WrestleMania, a spiky flying cat. Like, this is very exciting stuff.
Guess that's the end of your turn, right?
Oh yeah.
And Grump.
Just gonna move forward up in there. I'm gonna drop my light crossbow on the ground and pull out at me and just do cleric things.
All right.
That would
Nice.
be a 23 to hit, 7 damage.
Cleric things involve shoving the mace up the creature's backside.
That's how you take its temperature, obviously. So, roll a medicine skill check. No. Fantastic.
All right. Yep. All right. This manticore is very upset. Oh man, what's it gonna do? All right. And it's grappled by this Grimjaw guy. But it's also taking a bunch of damage. He's gonna go for Grump, I think.
That's fair.
Someone does Grump have a shield?
Yes.
Everyone's got a shield but Kith.
Yeah, so
I
I
guess so.
I followed up on that. I think
Yep.
druids do get a shield at first level, right?
I think they do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Everybody's too hard to hit. Alright, well he's gonna attack Grimjaw since Grimjaw's grappling him.
Makes sense. Ooh.
Oh man.
that last
This is
claw attack
horrible.
21 will get him. He's not
Horrible
restrained.
rolls.
Remember, not everybody can restrain with a grapple. Only certain types of creatures.
Alright, so I think only the last claw attack hits.
Correct.
9 slashing.
Oof.
All right.
Good
And
thing you
are
got
we
that
down
heal
up
from the
or down?
cleric.
Because
Oh,
I'm
good question,
raging, so I
Gio.
only
Is
take
this
half
a
damage.
round? Is this a round down game, raw, or is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
We'll round down. So
Okay.
you take 4 damage.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a good life for barbarian when you use round down for raw, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you're resistant to slashing damage. And let's see, is his speed 0 for being grappled?
Yeah. While you're
Yes.
grappled, your speed is
Yeah.
0.
Man, all right, y'all suck. Let's get started.
She calls out cheerily, "You're doing so well!" And then she's going to 5e shuffle over here, like Dritz Duerden does. And then, just like Dritz Duerden, she's going to use her scimitar to attack. Everything she knows about the surface world was in Dritz Duerden novels. Like, that's all she knows about the surface world was through the lens of R.A. Salvatore. So she hits again for 5.
All right, barricade. It is looking a little hurt.
Oh. This thing's got a lot of HP.
Yeah.
Barricade is going to forego the use of his shield and two-hand his warhammer with another attempted strike. And do I still have the flanking bonus?
Yeah, you do.
Cool. I miss.
Oof.
Anything else from Barricade?
No.
All right, Grimjaw.
So Grimjaw, remember, an unarmed strike, as defined in 5th edition, is any part of your body. So you can maintain the grapple and your shield and just start headbutting it if you wanted to.
In that case, that is exactly what I'm gonna do.
Knee in the jaw constantly.
I'm going to slam my head into the manticore's head. No, I'm gonna slam my head into his eye. Slam my head into his eye. Squishy.
Your strike modifier is a +3, yeah?
Yeah.
So your unarmed strikes are at a +5.
Okay.
Yep.
19.
19 hits.
All right. That's 6 points of damage, and
Beautiful.
do I need to try and grapple him again, or is he still
Nope,
grappled?
until he tries to break, you maintain.
Okay. Well, in that case, 6 points of damage.
And it is bloodied.
All right.
And I guess since you were headbutting it in its eye, yeah. All right, Grump.
Awesome.
Worked well last time, so let's go ahead and try to smack him again. I don't know how to add the +2, I think.
A 14 hits.
That'd be 5 damage.
So 5 bludgeoning.
Excuse me, I think I added the modifier in there, so it is a flat 12. It's not a 14.
Oh, yeah, you did
Oh,
give it
okay.
Oh, okay.
So now we know a 12 doesn't
Okay.
hit, but a 14 does.
That misses.
I add that to my metagame knowledge. What is this creature called again? A manticore? Alright.
All right, Grump. Any bonus action? Anything? Movement?
As I'm level 1, I have 1 more spell slot left, and I kind of want to use it in case somebody goes down, so... no, not yet.
All right. Well, the Manticore is angry and hungry.
And called
and
out,
At
look
least
at that.
one person dropped their shield, so he's gonna take. He's gonna attack Barricade. Maybe he
Oh,
won't be so resistant to damage.
this was a
we'll find
mistake
out.
on his part.
Maybe he's been rolling really low.
That hits. That would have hit with my
As he
shield.
as he
And last
invokes
one
the
hits
power
too.
of RNG Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, both those hit the bite and the claw.
All right. All right. So you take
17
11
damage?
piercing and 6 slashing.
Ooh.
Do you still stand upon your feet?
Barricade still stands upon his feet.
Most excellent.
So Adabra's going to sort of pop out of the window and start cheering y'all. Is this little old lady? She's like, "Yay! Thank you." Yeah, Kith, it's your turn.
Okay. I mean, she'll just keep going, I guess. Yeah, 6 more damage. It's the best fighter I've ever made. That's my turn.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, Barricade.
Okay,
And
so
then
Barricade,
Grimjaw.
Barricade's got a full round ahead of him. He's going to go ahead and second wind. And didn't roll a die because the stupid import didn't work. +2. Oh, wow. No, that was a 1d0.
Zero. Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
So 6.
So that will keep me alive, maybe. Then I'm going to attack it with the two-handed warhammer. 13 probably doesn't hit.
It does not.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use my action surge and attack it again.
All right.
Wow. Good job. That's Barricade's turn.
All right, Grimjaw.
All right. Grimjaw is going
Focusing
to.
on Eric, having a good time.
Grimjaw's going to be a little worried, but he doesn't want to. Looking over at his buddy Barricade, but he doesn't want to get rid of the grapple, so he's just bring his head back really hard. Doosh! Bring it down hard against the eye of the manticore again. All right, that hits.
19 hits.
For 7 damage.
Your
Alright.
jaw is truly
Manticore's starting to
grim
look a little
and
rough.
very sharp.
So before I actually roll, how do you guys add in the +2 from flanking?
I just mathed it in.
In
Yeah.
my head.
I
like-
finished. I don't want to. I'm gonna humble brag right now. I finished high school. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, man.
Yeah. So I just add the 2. So if I got a 14, I would like hold up my fingies, and I'd be like 15, 16, and then I would have 16. So
Damn, I gotta get lessons on that. I don't
Yeah.
know. Well, here we go.
Wow,
I'll
gonna
do
take my
I'll do
shoes
a
off
workshop
that
in January. There'll be a workshop in January. So.
Okay, well, 15 plus that. I'm pretty sure that's a 17, so that's 7 damage.
Oh yeah. I have a suspicion its armor class is only 14.
Could be.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what I miss? Did you
he
just roll?
he beat on your pinata for 6 points of damage.
Ouch.
You are a good sport for landing with this manticore. I just want to say, you're a very good sport.
Y'all were missing.
You could have gunned us down in the fucking field, man.
I was gonna actually have them. Yeah.
I wouldn't have lasted
Yeah.
forever. They have a limited number of tail spikes per day, but still, it would have been pretty cool.
All right. This manticore is not happy. Yeah. I guess it's gonna try and escape.
So it could do a strength or
Yes.
dexterity versus.
Check.
Oh, that's a good one.
You gotta be a Grimjaw.
Strength versus strength.
Athletics with advantage
Okay.
because you're raging. Oh, breaks free.
All right. Manticore breaks free.
Is it gonna try to escape though? Because that'll be an
does that-
assload of
Does that
opportunity
use
attacks.
all of its actions?
All of its
or
actions. It's
just one of its multi-attacks?
super unfair. Nope, super unfair. Unless rules is written. Rules is written. It can't sub out grapples for actions taken during a multi-attack. But it's up to you. You're the DM. If you wanted to make the monster tougher, you could be like, "Well, I'm the DM, and that's what I'm doing." So.
Nah, I guess I'll go rules is written. He's going to try and take off, so if the 4 of y'all want to use your reactions.
Jeez.
I will certainly try.
Yeah. Let's see. War pick.
Got a
See a
15
15 for 8 hits.
Oh, I got a 14 because of flank, so that's another 3 damage.
And then hit with my war pick for 9.
Oh, okay. How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Who are you
also,
asking?
Grimjaw, you should have been
that'd
adding
be-
rage to
that'd
all
be
of your
Grimjaw.
headbutts.
Oh, well, it's dead now.
Yep, it's dead now.
All right.
Grimjaw did the most damage on
all
that,
right.
so
Okay, so as the manticore is trying to escape, Grimjaw whips out his war pick. He slams it into the opposite eye of the manticore, kind of whips himself around on top of the on the back of the neck, rips out the war pick, and then in one mighty blow just brings it down right into the fucking skull and says, "I eat you, motherfucker!" And just boom, the whole thing just comes crashing down.
Anger issues. Okay, got it. So as you've got the war pick in its eye, and you're swinging around for the killing blow into the skull, the manticore is gonna blindly, since it doesn't have any eyes left, it's gonna reach out one paw, and it's gonna go, my wife and child will starve. And then he dies. He's dead.
Grimjaw, do you truly intend to eat this creature?
Grimjaw coming down out of his rage. No. No. We talked about it before. We don't eat sentient creatures.
Oh, and this still qualifies as such a being.
Yeah. And I feel a little guilty. Apparently he had a wife and cubs. Oh well.
He was trying to eat that old lady.
You're not responsible for the poor life choices of this creature.
Yeah, but it sucks not having a dad. And at that point, I would like to see if I could get like manticore teeth or like manticore's tail spikes out of the body.
Well, you've got one stuck in you, so that's definitely a souvenir.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep. If you just want a souvenir, that's fine. I'm sure you can get one out of the many that it has. If you're planning on like making something with it, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, I don't have the books for that.
Okay.
Can we attempt to harvest with like survival or nature skill the tail spikes or the tail spines?
If you just want one,
I'm just going to take the one.
I was just going to try to sell them in town because they're like giant porcupine quills, so they do everything a porcupine quill could do. You know, needles. What is the other stuff you do with it? They make crossbow bolts out of them, like all kinds of stuff. I don't plan to do anything myself, but you know.
I imagine they're not very I imagine they're not perfectly straight for like arrow bolts, but I don't know. I guess it's in the imagination.
Just
simple. You know, it's cool.
You can shave them straight.
I'll just watch its body sort of fizzle and disappear. It's cool. So, goodbye.
No, I mean,
I'll leave.
Sure,
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Barricade makes his way up to the house.
And I'm gonna.
The windmill.
Can I see if I can retrieve that javelin that went wild?
Sure. Roll a just roll like a D2, and on a 2 it's good, and on a 1 it's broken.
Okay. How do I roll a D2?
/R space 1D2. Or just roll any die and assume that the odd number is 1 and the even number is 2.
Doesn't recognize that.
That'd be fine.
Is it R slash or?
Roll a D20. Just roll a D20.
All right.
All right, yeah, you get it.
Okay, cool.
It's fine. In fact, it might be a little bit sharper than it was before. All right. Cool. So a couple seconds later, Adabra has seen y'all kill the manticore, so she's going to be coming outside. Door over here. Oh, thank you. You saved my life. But what were y'all doing out here?
Honestly, I don't actually know. I just followed these people.
We were coming to warn you the white dragon that's been seen.
Oh.
I have come
White
to
dragon.
witness the Old One. Do you know where I would find the Old One? It is a being who has endured many years and grown to great size.
She's she's just gonna give you a look. I'm not sure how to describe it. Just kind of a what?
I think that's a "Are you fucking kidding me?"
A
look.
little. Yeah, it's like a little bit of that, and also genuinely confused, half and half.
The town master requests that you return to Phandalin with the dangerous wildlife in the area.
Oh well.
Oh, that is that fat, terrible,
I don't
cowardly
wanna do
man,
that.
Harbin Westbringer.
That
Oh,
would-
you've seen him? We haven't. He keeps paying us through a slot in his door.
Oh. I just had a feeling that he's a fat sack of shit, and I hate him. I don't know why.
No. Can't leave my windmill. I mean,
I must
first
ask,
of all,
is this where you grind the wind into bread? May I see it? The cloud flower? Is it in there?
sure. It's. I don't know what you're talking about, but you can come inside since you saved my life. Sure.
Oh, this is most excellent. I will squeeze through this hole. Ugh!
There's a door over here. There's a door right here.
Show me the cloud bread.
There's no cloud bread.
Did you sell it all already?
What? I don't harvest clouds.
This is a windmill, is it not?
Don't- Well, it's a mill that uses wind,
Wait.
as opposed to a mill that uses water. Or
Wait.
it's just a description of what.
What do you
Tip, I
mill?
believe you are mistaken.
What do you mill here, if not the wind?
Mainly just herbalist ingredients. Anyway, so she's going to, since you saved her life, she is going to hand Grimjaw a potion of healing, and she's going to be like, "Oh, thank you for saving my life. Here,
Thank
take
you.
this. It's
This is nice. Thank you.
it is. It's normally 50 gold, so don't waste it. But you saved my life, so here you go. It's what I can do for you. I don't have much. But I'm not going to return to town. If I return to town, there wouldn't be anyone who wouldn't be able to make potions for everyone. And if I can't make potions, I can't live. I don't want to live in town. I like it out here on this hill. This is where I've lived. I'm going to stay here.
Yes,
And if a
stay
dragon
here,
needs me-
you deceiver. Stay here in your false mill.
Little one, I think perhaps you had built up your expectations a bit. It is perhaps not the fault of this lady here, but perhaps the information you were given.
If a windmill does not grind the wind into bread, what other lies await me on the surface world?
Very many.
I'll tell you what. If you want to, you can go upstairs and there's a nice view.
She will accept this consolation prize.
There you go. You're upstairs. There's a good view.
Sweet.
So I know I know Harbin Wester can be difficult to deal with. Thank you for your warning. Here, I'll write you a letter, and you can show him that and to prove that you've been out here and warned me, and that I'm just not coming. And she'll also hand Grimjaw, because she saw Grimjaw was the one wrestling the manticore down to the ground, so she's gonna give it to him. Here. And
thank you. I guess. Thanks. And we'll make sure this gets delivered.
This is just a letter that said, and y'all can see her writing it. She's like, "I'm not coming back to town. You sorry excuse for a mayor." Adabra.
Adabra, do you live out here by yourself? Do you have any friends or family that check on you regularly?
Oh, are you offering?
I guess I could, but
that would be lovely. You could come. Y'all could come over. I could. I'll have tea and cookies next time. And anytime y'all need to buy potions, I'm the only place to get them. So.
Do you happen to have any more for my friends here?
I do, but I will have to charge because it is very expensive and time consuming to make.
It's understandable. It's understandable, but perhaps we could.
I do. I have several.
I wish to purchase one.
All right, and she will sell you one for 50 gold.
Awesome.
Do we know who's got the sending stones? Is it us or is it somebody else in the party?
I think it was Davalon that had the sending stones.
Because I was going to say, if we had the sending stones, it wouldn't be a bad idea to leave one with her in case she has more trouble. It's fine. It's fine if we don't have them. If we don't have them, that was my thought.
I mean, it's an hour out of town. If you get it in the future, it would be not really an issue to give her one in the future.
Right.
Your job was to warn her, and you have done so. You are not responsible for this being's choices. You must understand these things.
No, but considering she's the only source of healing potions,
that is simply something that she said to drive up her prices. Well, many people can create potions of healing.
If a dragon comes and eats me, and I have a sending stone, y'all probably wouldn't. It takes about an hour to get here from town. I would probably die. But I'll just try not to look tasty.
That should not be a problem. You are very wrinkled.
Yeah.
Well, just trying to look out for someone who can help us out.
You have feelings for this old one. I understand.
I have feelings for life. And also feelings about death. But let's go back to the tavern and
if you respect this woman, then you will respect her choices.
I do. I do. Just trying to help a fellow person out.
It sounds to me like you're badgering her to get your way.
And at this, Grimjaw will just nod at Adabra and say, "We'll get out of your hair now. Come on, little one." And he's gonna.
I request a short rest before we move on.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we can rest up top, and you can see the beautiful view. The only redeeming quality of this tower of lies.
All right, y'all take a short rest with no problem.
Okay.
Do we reflect on what we've done and get experience points?
Y'all also, yeah, no, that's right. No, that's it.
Okay. All right, we must make haste to the next adventure.
All right. Yep. Y'all ready to leave?
As we're leaving, I'm going to look at Kith and look towards the manticore and say, "Do you want that skull?"
I would like everything. But the voice in the sky told me that there was nothing worth taking from it.
That's alarming.
My joy was robbed from me, so I left. The surface
right,
is a harsh
you-
place, unlike the Underdark.
As you prepare to leave, there is no dragon.
Or no manticore?
No, there's no dragon.
Oh,
Also, no
okay.
manticore.
So the manticore's there? Even though my DM
yeah.
told me it was pointless and hurt my feelings and took away all my joy, I am still going to harvest parts from the manticore for my own reasons.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'll help. I'll aid.
I will add manticore parts to my character sheet.
Yeah, sure. Sure,
Okay.
you get something.
All right. Cool.
All right. Anybody else do anything before y'all leave?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Quick question,
All right.
though.
So y'all.
With that javelin, is it actually sharper, or are you just teasing me with me rolling a 20?
It was just teasing you because it's a 20.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, and then
Fair enough.
do travel music, and y'all are back in Phandalin.
I thought we were
And,
going on to Gnomengarde.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought y'all were going to the inn and taking a long rest.
What?
Oh, okay.
One monster and we take a
Going.
long rest? We're not babies.
Oh,
I wasn't
not
going to say a long
babies.
rest. I said to the inn. I just figured we'd check off that thing and
yeah,
deliver the
yeah,
letter.
y'all can get paid. I don't know.
I mean,
yeah,
as
y'all can go on to
long as
Nurthguard.
we're constantly in a state of moving forward, I don't give a shit what we do. So,
Okay. So are y'all going to Gnomengarde or Phandalin to get paid?
It is not
Y'all's
logical
choice.
to head back and then head right back past what we've just passed to go to Gnomengarde.
Only an hour.
All right. Yeah. It's an hour.
Let's just go to Gnomengarde.
yes,
All right.
I vote
Alright.
Gnomengarde because it is small and I am small.
All right. Let's see.
I'm trying to figure out how anybody with an 8 strength does anything. I just had to delete like half of my equipment to not be encumbered. It's like a total Skyrim moment. You just see Kith like walking super slow, and then she just starts pooping items out, like a fucking quarterstaff. 5 torches hit the ground, like 50 feet of rope. If you guys want any of these items, by the way, I'm literally just throwing them on the ground. So they are available.
Oh, I'll take the rope.
Okay.
Barricade sees that as useful.
Cool. Oh, 10
didn't
10
know-
rations. I threw 10 rations on the ground.
Oh wow. Do you also hand out good berries?
Oh, yes. I took a correspondence course down in the Underdark on how to be a good druid, written by a G. Yoza, and I will hand out 1 good berry to each person and explain in very plain terms what they're supposed to do with these goddamn berries.
All
These
right.
berries, listen to me. Listen to the words coming out of my tiny mouth. These berries will restore health, but not a lot of health. What you're going to do with this berry is if one of us is on the ground dying, you're going to stick the berry in the mouth, mash it up, and make them swallow the berry. Or, if you feel more intimate, you can baby bird it. That's where you chew it up and you barf it into the person's mouth. I don't want to see anybody eating these goddamn berries for any other reason than to save someone's life. Do you understand me?
This would prove.
I don't want to see no cutesy bullshit roleplay things with my berries, okay? These berries are for saving lives. Do you fucking understand me?
This would prove very difficult for me, as my input orifice is not located where yours is.
Then I'll stick it up your butt.
That is the appropriate place.
But I probably won't baby bird it up your butt. Probably.
Just my arm, like halfway out to my mouth, just getting ready to eat it, just not even really paying attention, hearing this, and just slowly putting it back down.
That's right. If I see anybody, your good berry supplies are cut off, alright? That old lady told you she's the only one that can make healing potions. Well, I'm telling you, I'm the only bitch in town that can make these good berries, so you better not screw it up.
So,
Now, let us continue with our fun adventure.
Alright.
Hearing Kiss tirade, half ear pops out and is just sort of curious at the small creature just radiating this anger that he's only seen come out of Grim, and he's just sort of like, and
Don't do it, rodent. Don't you eat that berry.
he goes back into Grim's pocket and is just amused by the tirade.
All right. So how's the lighting?
Really good. I can see everything. Except the black parts.
Okay, good. So the party follows a stream uphill to the base of the mountain. There's where waterfall erosion has carved out a natural concavity. The roaring waterfalls create a mist cloud as it plunges into a shallow pool of water, within which rise two small islands covered with 2-foot-tall red, green, and purple mushrooms over here on these little islands, if you can see that far. I think you can.
Yep.
Yep.
Several cave openings overlook the pool from rocky ledges 20 to 30 feet above. The mountain blocks any sunlight from reaching this place. Alright, so I've got it.
Large, experienced men. What should we do now?
Approach. And that's what Barricade does.
I enjoy the practicality of that construct.
He's a little dull, but he's a good egg. Looking over at the island with the mushrooms, Grim's gonna search his memory and see if those are good to eat, bad to eat. What would that be, a nature or survival check?
Get your nature check.
All right.
May I assist you?
Sure.
Okay. I am trained.
18.
So.
With an 18, these don't look like natural mushrooms. Like, they look sort of like mushrooms that you recognize, but much, much larger. And, let's see. Man, with an 18... Let me check something. With an 18... yeah, sure. With an 18... You might know that these red mushrooms, green mushrooms, the red mushrooms, definitely not good to eat. The green mushrooms, you could eat them, but you really wouldn't want to. Purple mushrooms, you could eat them, but you don't really want to. That none of them are particularly nutritious.
So the red ones
the
are...
green one actually no, the green one not that bad. You could actually you could eat any but the red ones, and it would be like eating a wild mushroom if you really wanted.
Now the red mushrooms, are they poisonous?
They would not be. You've just learned that they're not really for eating. They'd probably just make you sick.
Okay.
But not sick enough to be poisoned? Question mark.
Not sick enough to be poisoned. You'd probably just throw it up like an hour later.
Okay.
You're not really supposed to eat them.
It's
other
food
ones
poisoning, but not poisoning.
How deep is the water looking?
It slopes down pretty fast, but it only looks like about. Make a perception check.
Thou speaketh me?
Yeah.
Oh.
It gets down to 3 feet.
Oh.
You can sort of.
That's very deep.
There's an opening in the mist. You can be like, yeah.
I would very much like some of those mushrooms.
Grimjaw just sort of shrugs his shoulders, pulls off his bearskin coat, and he starts.
May I ride upon your shoulders?
Okay, I guess.
Also, all right. So here is a meta moment.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. This is extremely meta, but I feel like I cheat you guys if I don't mention it. Y'all would get 750 XP for turning in that quest.
Oh, the one that was back at.
And y'all could have long rested immediately afterwards before coming here. Are you sure you don't want to have done that?
I mean, if you're allowing us to retcon a level up, I am not going to say no. I mean, I'm a big hoe for XP, so...
It was 750 XP, and y'all could have long rested before coming here. So, I mean, if y'all really, really don't want a long rest before coming here, that's fine. I will respect that.
Oh, man. These are my own words coming back in my face. At least you didn't say you respect our player agency. Then I would have had to charge you for that one.
So I tell you what. Y'all can either all take DM inspiration for coming here without a long rest after getting 750 XP, or y'all can just take your level up.
I'm good with whatever anybody else does.
I'm going to take the level up.
Yeah, level up. As a caster, definitely level up.
Alright, it sounds like y'all are taking the level up, so everyone take a level up.
Yeah, that levels up
take your 750 XP, I mean.
Yeah. So as
750 XP.
As Kith climbs onto your shoulders, Grimjaw, she says, I'm very glad that you were able to convince us to go back to town and rest. I feel stronger than ever.
Case, I'm going to fix my rage and hit dice.
Alright.
Leveling up.
Okay.
Don't forget to use that character mancer, everybody. It's the good shit. Sweet. It just gained 4 levels. It's amazing.
Yeah.
While we were in town, Barricade, after the rest, started to lightly glow.
Oh.
Not enough to put off light, but he did start to lightly glow.
Do you have psychic powers? Because I have psychic powers.
He does have psychic powers.
Nice. I have innate telepathy.
I do not have that. I have access to a protective shield that I give people.
Oh, that's hype. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now's the big question. I gotta choose my circle.
It's not AC. It's damage reduction.
The temptation is very strong to just go circle the moon and pay back Gyoza for months and months of pain and suffering. But the temptation is also there to go circle the shepherd and pay back Gyoza for months and months of suffering. I feel like we have enough frontline people, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go Shepherd.
Definitely.
Okay.
Can I
For right now, but you don't know, they might die. So
could I beckon the DM for a favor really quick?
what's that?
Generally speaking, with clerics, you don't ever have the opportunity to swap out cantrips. This is a level up, and I'm an idiot and didn't have any offensive cantrips. Can I swap out one of my cantrips out of
Oh, I
thought
think
you
you
had a
can
chance to level
now.
up.
They
Yeah,
had
you can change on a level up now.
Unearth Arcana.
Yeah. Well, not officially, but yeah, definitely do it.
Okay. Thank you.
It's a good rule. Everybody else can.
Oh man. Existential crisis. Moon or Shepherd? Oh god. It's so hard to choose.
Are either of those in the Character Mancer? The Moon must be.
I mean, they're in mine.
Oh.
I have, yeah. Shepherd is a good healer, though. Because they can make Unicorn Aura. Hmm. Do you allow the UA summoning of a familiar with a wild shape charge?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. Nah, I'm gonna go Moon. Because I have telepathy, so I could actually continue to communicate with everybody even though I am an animal. So that would make a lot of sense. And I made good berries for healing.
No.
My healing obligation's finished.
Sure.
Alright. So that's what I will do.
I've got no creatures.
All right. Are we all done doing our stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out how to actually add Sacred Flame, but I'm getting Sacred Flame as my cantrip.
Okay, so while your character sheet is open, there's going to be a gray circle on the right-hand side at the top of the screen that has an eye inside of it. It's the I stands for compendium. You're going to click on it, and you're going to type in the words Sacred Flame. And then Sacred...
Or I could just do it for you real quick if you want.
Yeah,
because I'm not actually seeing it.
Okay.
All right, there you go, and just delete whichever one you're.
I already did.
Whatever. All right.
Thank you.
Hype. Okay.
And the gold that we got, are we just going to split that 4 ways, or?
Oh yeah,
we can.
Because we get 25 gold for that.
Yep, you do.
So it's like 6 each, and then 1 extra.
Yeah, alright. I'll take 6 gold. Thanks.
Well, no, I mean, you just break it down to the smaller currency. So it's 6 gold, and then, silver, and then copper.
So it's 25 silver, right?
No, it's going to be 2 silver, 5 copper.
2 silver.
Ah, okay.
Because it's 10. Base 10.
Oh, that's right. Electrum's the weird one at half.
All right. Grim's going to look around. Just wants to make sure that there isn't anything, lurking in the water. Starts across the kith on his back.
I'll let y'all use the earlier 18. Y'all don't see any creatures.
Okay. In that case, Grim's going to wade across with Kith on his shoulders. And
All right.
then set Kith down and keep watch while Kith is harvesting.
While they're wading across, Barricade is walking across that section of the river. I assume it's less than 3 feet deep. Because he thinks he found the entrance. But he's going to stay right there until they're done.
I mean, all that works for me. I'm down.
I think Matt might have gotten disconnected because he's not responding.
I'm just waiting for y'all.
Okay, but we told you what we're doing, so
All right,
make the game happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. You collect pieces of mushrooms, just however much you want to collect. You can tear it off easy enough.
All right. I mean, I have training in herbalism kit. Do I need to roll anything, or do I just grab it?
Are you specifically trying to get parts of it, like try and check and see, or are you just like grabbing parts and going, here's some mushroom?
I was just going to grab a sample of each type of mushroom. As an herbalist, I kind of felt like that would be something I would do.
Yeah, if you're trying to get pieces that like, oh, this piece of the mushroom is what I need as opposed to this piece of the mushroom, yeah, I guess you would make a roll for that. If you just want to grab pieces of the mushroom just because I want a piece of this mushroom, then no. Okay. So if you want to try and grab useful pieces, yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay. My character sheet's taken forever to do anything, but I'll do that as soon as I can.
All right.
Okay.
You successfully get some mushroom, and it'll just the usefulness of the bits will just be determined by the roll, I suppose.
What stat do you want me to use for herbalism? Intelligence? Dexterity? Wisdom? Since I'm harvesting?
Strength check.
Yeah. Pull the mushrooms out.
Let's see. Nature is intelligent, so I guess we'll go with that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you know where all the good stuff's at.
Alright, I will put useful mushrooms on my character sheet. Is that fair?
Yeah.
And is it any deeper to get over to the other island? Is the water any deeper?
No. The deepest part is 3 feet.
Okay.
Can I remount my human barbarian? Oh, I don't want to get all wet. It's like super deep. It's 3 feet deep.
Well, no. It just you say you're mounting me, and apparently I'm.
I mean, you're like 7 feet tall, right? I'm definitely not going to get touched by the water if that's the case.
No, you're not going to get wet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, with a man, I don't know how you would know this, but with a natural 20, so red mushrooms, you would know that they can be used to make oil that can be used for like fuel.
Whoa.
The green ones can be ground into flour and be used to make bread.
Yes.
The purple ones are often crushed and fermented to make mushroom wine.
All right, so red is oil, green is bread, and what was the other one?
It's like
wine.
Purple is basically used like a fruit.
Okay.
It can be fermented into wine.
So red, green, and purple?
Yep.
Sweet. Cool.
All right. Yeah, so I assume you all are traveling over here. I'm not seeing anybody moving.
No. Barricade stepped away. I'm gonna bring Kith across the way. I left my coat back on the other shore because I didn't know what direction we were going. So I'm going to drop off Kith, and then I'm going to go back and get my coat.
I'll say I was coming from that direction. I can grab it on the way.
Okay, that works.
This is definitely not the bear that I fought in the woods.
No, that's the bear I fought in the woods, and kind of choke slammed it out, kind of like the manticore earlier.
I'm seeing a pattern.
All right, Kith.
Mm-hmm.
As you approach, oh no, with a 10. I think everyone's passive is like 11 or better.
Yeah, I've got a 12.
All right. You will notice up here at the entrance a gnome kind of peeking around. Lets out a little bit of a and then runs off.
Mm.
Did anybody else see the little guy, or am I still drunk from before?
Oh, I saw it. It made a strange sound and disappeared.
Huh.
Man, all of these gnomes look the same. Imagine that they don't.
Imagine that your buddy gave you access to over 1,000 beautiful tokens, and you didn't use any of them. Imagine that.
That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, I don't have to imagine too hard. Anyways. All right. I will imagine they all look different.
But before we go in, are we here to kindly ask them for these things, or are we taking them?
I mean, I'm sort of down for whatever, but Mama Grimjaw always said you get further with words of honey than you do with words of vinegar. But she's not here, so kind of whatever.
I have to ask, why are we here? I just saw the word Gnomerang or Gnomerdon or whatever and thought it sounded like a good place to go.
Gnomerang. I like that. They're supposed to have something to fight the dragon. I don't know.
Oh, so we're just supposed to ask them for help?
I think my reading's not so good. A barricade. What was on the board?
The listing asked us to get whatever we can from them. If we can bring back something useful, Harbin will pay us 50 gold for it.
Okay, so I guess we gotta go talk to the guys. And Grimjaw's gonna put his shield away and bring out his maul and say, Smasher here, Orc Smasher. Pretty good at conversating with
I just
folks.
look at you.
Does anyone speak the language of the gnomes?
I'm afraid not. Gnomengarde has been here for a long time, longer than I have been a being.
Long enough for you to learn Gnomish?
No, I'm afraid I only speak Dwarvish.
I don't speak gnome. I just don't.
Would you perhaps confess that we are not the best qualified for a mission of diplomacy?
It is likely that they speak the common language.
Ah. The surface common language.
Yes.
Let's just go in.
The subterranean common language as well.
Wait, there's more than one common?
There are as many languages as there are races on Faerun.
Well, I knew that, but I didn't know there were multiple common languages. Or are you talking in like the colloquial sense, barricade?
Oh.
It is just a description of a language that is commonly used. Therefore, wherever language is commonly used,
common,
it becomes the
you're
common
saying
language.
common is relative. Like, we're
Exactly.
speaking common right now, but common can be relative, is what you're
Correct.
saying. Okay. I learned something today.
Yes. Learn to go down this hallway and pull attacks so that we may follow behind you in a defensive way.
So, how big are the hallways here? They're gnomes,
All right.
correct?
So, yep, they are. This is a gnome location. As you look into, what is a cave?
You asking me what a cave is?
No, I'm just saying it is a cave.
Oh, okay.
The caves they're hewn from solid rock, and they all share all the caves you'll see. All the ceilings are 7 feet high and very flat. As you look down the hall, it's illuminated by hanging oil lanterns attached to rope and pulley mechanisms. They're up a little bit too high for you would expect a gnome to be able to reach, but it looks like maybe the gnomes could lower them down with the.
Do the lanterns have a 4-inch clearance? Like, are they exactly 4 inches above, out from the ceiling? Just asking for a height challenge people here.
They're actually. Oh yeah, they're hanging down from the middle of the ceiling, I guess. Yeah, so they're like ceiling lights. They're like they're about a foot from the top of the ceiling.
Okay, so I have to duck.
So it's like yeah, you're gonna have to duck a little bit.
So
you're just gonna be hitting your head across everyone.
As Barricade enters the tunnel, he kind of fills the entire tunnel, and you have a feeling that's where he got his name from.
I kind of also like half-heartedly call down the hallway, "We mean you no harm."
All right, the sound of the waterfall is actually still very loud, and as you get inside, you notice that it is echoing through the tunnels. You're gonna have to yell for anyone to hear you. You're certain.
I then half-heartedly yell, "We mean you no harm."
All right. There's no response.
Barricade chooses left and walks forward.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know there was supposed to be a waterfall sound effect in the background. Hold on.
God, this is going to be really loud, isn't it?
At first, yes.
Oh, here comes Kirby 3.
All right. So we're going up or down or up?
All right. Barricade, as you enter that room, you see it's a dining room. This room contains several dining tables and chairs for small people. A stout wooden cabinet is against the wall over here. Holds dishware and utensils.
Okay. But there's no gnomes.
There's no gnomes.
Okay. Barricade continues to walk to the next.
Grimjaw's gonna gingerly kind of walk around the edge, not trying to break anything, and follow her.
All right.
I'm gonna kind of like, follow up.
Is there any food in this dining room?
Nope.
Is there any? Are there any spoons?
There are spoons. There's a cabinet of utensils and plates right over here.
I will take a spoon.
All right. Make a no, never mind.
I secret the spoon away. The greatest treasure. I add gnome spoon to my character sheet.
Barricade again chooses left.
I like this guy's style. Barricade
There's a doorway.
favorite character. Favorite
A
character
door.
now.
And on the other nope. Okay, you see a door.
I knock.
Okay. So as a couple seconds after you knock, let me. Oh, awesome! I can. Oh, I love that double click thing. That's great. All right, so you knock, and let's see. A male gnome is going to open the door. Let me see if I can get this dynamic lighting. Yep. And switch back to here. All right, a male gnome is going to open the door. His hands are covered in dough, and he's gonna look at you and go, "Oh, hello." And all the other gnomes are going to turn and look at you a little apprehensively.
Greetings.
Oh, um, hi. Can I help you?
We have been sent by the mayor of Phandalin, Harbin Wester, to acquire magical implements to fight a white dragon that is threatening the area. Could you assist us?
Oh, maybe you should talk to someone that doesn't work in the kitchen.
This is the kitchen. Can you direct us on where to go?
And as you look around, yeah, it's yeah, so there's a bunch of gnomes. Everything's close to the floor. Tiny little kitchen. As far as the size of everything, and everything's got the same rope and pulley systems to make full use of the vertical area in here. And they're all doing. They all start turning back around, doing their things. This one's poking a fire. This one over here is using a press on mushrooms that you would recognize the mushrooms from outside. This one over here is standing on a table using a rolling pin to knead some dough. This one over here's on a stool, stuffing a big purple mushroom into a barrel. And what did Barricade say to the gnome?
That we were sent here to acquire magical items to fight a white dragon.
Yeah, and then he said, maybe you should. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then you said the kitchen thing. Yeah, it's a kitchen.
Yeah. Ask for
And he
directions.
said, well, you can head south. Really, everyone who's important's on the other side of the waterfall. Do be careful.
Do not downplay your importance. Continued sustenance is important. And bread is very delicious.
There is. You know, there's one gnome named Factor, and
His name is Factor?
it is a woman.
Oh.
It is not the one he's saying. There is a gnome named Factor. Yeah, there's if you go south, you're going to go through Factor's lab. I don't know. That she's crazy.
May we come in and bake bread with you?
Oh,
Grimjaws could have put his hand on Kiss's shoulder and say, maybe
yeah,
some other time, but maybe not
now. If you want to, that would be That would be fine.
I'm sure we have plenty of
Sure,
time
the
to
more the
bake some
merrier.
bread.
Yeah, you want to learn how we bake the bread from the mushrooms?
Yes, and we can put these pieces of manticore in the bread.
No, 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 no! Please, no, 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 no. We're mostly vegetarians here. Well, mushroom-atarians. we just please put that away.
So we need to head south.
Maybe you shouldn't. You know what? Never. Maybe you shouldn't. It might be best if you just go with your friends.
I see. Another surface dweller who deals only in lies. I will remember this, small one. When I am big, I will return and crush you.
That's
Please
very
don't
nice.
do that either. We just don't want any manticore in our food.
All surface dwellers will be punished for their lies. Okay, let's go find the person we must speak with.
Have a good day.
Barricade turns around. Please remove yourselves from the hallway so that I may pass.
You are quite
Barry,
large.
Could you ask the fellow if there's anyone that could introduce it? Fact.
Let's go this way.
I don't know if someone who's a little might not try and hurt us first.
All right. As Kith and Grump pass by this room. Oh man, I closed it. I don't want to close them. I want to double click them. It's so nice to minimize. Just learning about minimizing. So parked in an alcove. In this other, this room's empty except for these two alcoves here and here. You see a gnomish contraption in each alcove. Each resembles a crab with a barrel for a shell.
I study it and add it to my wild shape list.
Grim's gonna call out to the bakers, like, "Hey, is there anyone who could introduce us to Factor? You know, since you said she was a little unusual."
It's probably fine, but I don't know. She's been. Oh, I really got to get lunch ready. It's like gonna be in 30 minutes. I really have to hurry. I'm sorry. Sorry. But do watch out. She likes to make weapons.
Huh. Okay.
And is Kith examining these further?
Yeah, man.
I'm assuming they're like as big as they are on the map, like bigger than Kith.
Man, I gotta start working on this double clicking thing. All right, these barrel crabs. They have 6 articulated metal legs, a pair of forward-facing pincer claws. There is a hatch on top of each barrel that opens to reveal an interior compartment, equipped with a small leather padded seat surrounded by levers, pedals, and gears.
Kind of just watching, knowing I should stop this, but kind of wanting to see what happened.
It looks like it is designed to hold a small humanoid. Anyone other than Kith would have no chance in fitting.
Grimjaw's gonna go over to the other crab thing and just sort of poke at it.
Maybe squeeze real hard.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you poke at it, nothing happens.
Huh.
Okay. I'm gonna just start pulling random levers.
All right.
Dealer's
the
choice,
hatch is
baby.
open, you're pulling levers.
Well, I'm gonna close the hatch first for sure. Gotta be safe. Yeah.
Okay, the hatch is closed.
Mm-hmm.
You feel pretty protected in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you pull a lever, and the claws move.
Mm-hmm. I pull another lever.
Some legs move.
Okay. I pull more levers.
It lunges forward and knocks Grump to the ground. Or
Okay.
Grump, you make an agility saving throw.
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Grump, make a dexterity saving throw. Sure, you move out of the way.
Oh, I'm just gonna back out of the room at this point.
Grimjaw's gonna walk up to the crab thing that has Kith in it and sort of knock on the top. Clang clang. Kith, what are you doing in there, little one?
I am the crab now. Can I
Okay.
try to figure out how to make it move around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, make a intelligence roll.
All right. Not too dumb, I don't think. Let's see. Just straight up intelligence.
Yep.
No, it's rough. I got 7.
No, there. A seven's enough. There's little. You notice that there's some writing in common. That actually has like the little. Like what this does. There's little instructions, and if you spend about 5 minutes, you think you're sort of starting to get the hang of it.
Sweet. Okay. I will try to keep up with the rest of the party in my special crab.
All right. Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and
let's see.
stop myself right there. I have a feeling something's about to happen.
All right. Let me see if I've got a crab.
I think I actually have a
You know, I've
miniature
got a-
of this particular thing I could send you. But if you have a crab, that works too. No, wait, hold on. I could send it to you right now. You want me to just throw it up into game art?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, since Grump is just sort of standing there, I guess perplexed at Kith's behavior, Grimjaw's going to go back around the other way and go into the wall and see if he can't. That's
Well, I mean, they
not
said
the
south,
same
right?
way. Damn it.
All right,
right.
give me a sec.
Hold on, there's a loading screen, guys. There's a loading screen. So, Grump, you're a nature cleric?
Yes.
Nice. I mean, not to dig into your personal biz, but do you have like a holy symbol that we might recognize?
It would be. I'm a follower of. I usually play homebrew, so I don't actually know how to pronounce any
I think
of
it's
the actual.
Shantea.
No, I was gonna go Myaliki.
Oh, Maliki?
Oh,
or
yeah, Maliki.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it would be like a.
Just like
it would be
Dritz
like
Stewarden! Oh my god!
Yeah, there's like an emblem.
Of
There's like
a
an
u-
emblem on my
of a
one of my
unicorn?
shoulders of a unicorn head.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hey, Crash, can you control that,
Let me see.
or do I need to make a?
I can't. The
All right,
easy-
I guess I got to make a journal entry for it.
you gotta make a character sheet for it, and then just give it like BS stats. So if you take like, I don't know, like a wolf or something, and you just make a duplicate of it, you could then give permission. I have one of my templates is called just a 5-foot effect, and anytime I need a player to access like a token, I just assign the token to be a 5-foot effect, and then they have access to move it or whatever. That way you don't have to share the stats with me or whatever, but I can still move the miniature so you don't have to worry about it. But essentially, any character sheet that is just all players have access to it is the easiest way to do that, and then you just assign it to whatever needs to be movable. And the cool thing about these templates is once you have them, you don't have to you have them forever. You don't have to keep making them.
Almost there.
No worries. So how does a half-orc come to worship Maliki?
You asking me out of character or as Kith?
I guess he would probably I mean, we had to walk like 3 hours to get here, so...
Basic backstory rundown. Was part of a roving orcish clan. Got too raucous. I didn't like all the noise, so I just wandered off in the woods. Found a druid grove with an old druid. Talked to him for a while, stayed with him. He tried to teach me druidic arts. I couldn't quite pick him up, but I ended up becoming cleric of Maliki instead.
Nice. Just like Druid Steward. Now he became a ranger, but still, that's awesome. So I guess she would also. She's a very, very curious character. She would probably want to know why you're a construct with no master.
Because Barricade would explain that he only recently awoke after a cave-in from a orc attack in a mine that he was assigned to defend. So he has no knowledge of what has actually happened. He woke up and Grimjaw was the first person to talk to, so he's been following Grim ever since.
Oh, hype. Okay. Alright, I'm inside Robot. I'm ready to go. Man, whoever made that robot mini, look at that. You can even see through it to see who's inside of it. Oh, this is the kind of quality art asset creation that blows me away. Alright, let's do this thing.
Alright, so, yeah, the barrel crab has an AC of 15, and it's got 30 hit points.
Oh, it's like a discount version. Got it.
Let's see, you've got, you have figured out how to do a claw attack.
Okay.
You feel like you have +2 to attack.
Nice.
Alright. Alright, we're good to go.
Okay. So now, because nothing actually happened because there was no time in that little sequence, Barricade's going to take another step forward.
Roll initiative.
Thank you.
Oh, damn. Oh, man. Look at this appropriate music. Shift into gnominess. I like it. Moving slow inside robot. That's fine.
All right. As you come around the corner, you notice a female gnome that is sitting in a... Okay, so I'll just read this. Bolted to the floor of this room is a rotating platform equipped with 4 heavy crossbows. Let's see. About 6... Mounted above the crossbows, about 6 feet up in the air, is a chair. You see a female gnome that you can assume to be Factor. And she looks kind of crazy and cackles a bit and starts hitting some levers. She looks very happy to see you.
I'll bet. Oh, that's an awesome token.
All right, Grump. You notice the combat music start, I guess, and
yeah.
Oh,
Barricade
combat
stops.
music. Oh, okay.
you don't have to do the combat music, Crash.
Oh, you sure? I just want to be helpful.
Kind of just like pop my head around the corner, see her. I'm assuming she looks very aggressive.
She is sitting in a very dangerous-looking device, and she looks very happy.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of sneak around barricade here. And as I get to this area, I'm just like, hello, we have come in search of weapons and armaments, and oh my god, I'm gonna pop my head back around the corner. If you wouldn't mind not shooting at us for a second, we would love to conversate with you. And I'm gonna turn that.
Is it the same gnome we noticed at the entrance?
Yeah. It is.
Oh boy.
I cannot stop myself from closing these windows.
But once you get the habit down, I think it's going to be amazing. I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm trying to train myself to do the double click.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to train myself to not hit the X, just double click.
I like how my first time playing a druid, I finally get wild shape, and I decide to ride inside a robot instead.
All right,
It's perfect.
To be fair, I mean, riding inside a robot's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Barricade turn.
Yes. And in fact, Tor is going, test, test, as she starts pressing on buttons, and it's actually spinning around.
So
it's just spinning around clockwise. Just the
Barricade-
whole contraption spinning around clockwise.
Barricade does have some experience with gnomes. They were part of the defense force that he was in, and they're generally unhinged in his opinion. So he's going to raise his shield and move forward to give everybody else space, and take a dodge action.
Okay. And Grimjaw.
Grimjaw sees everyone sort of heading forward. He has no idea what's going on. He's hearing weird noises from around the corner. He's gonna ready his maul and kind of start looking like, oh, that's
You see that thing that I had described?
Not being able to see everything at once is killing me. Being a player is the worst.
And Grim is gonna remembering his words from before. He's not gonna attack just yet, and he's going to see what's going on, duck back around the corner, and say, "Hey, crazy gnome lady, we just want to talk, and if you don't want to talk, then we'll just have to smash your toe."
No talk. Test.
Oh, I think she's after your reproductive glands.
Anything else from Grimjaw?
I guess he's gonna try and say, "Listen, I'm serious about smashing the." Brandishes his maul around the corner. We don't want to hurt you, but we'll fuck your shit up. So lay off.
All right.
Can I try for intimidation?
Yeah, that's. I'm intimidated.
All right.
Oh man, sure, go ahead. She
Barbarian
crazy.
not intimidated.
It was an extremely good attempt, you feel, but you also think that maybe she's just nuts.
She's a little cray-cray.
All right.
All right.
You still
That's
got
all
some
I
movement
got.
left. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna see how this plays out.
All right. What's the speed of this crab?
Okay.
Speed of crab.
So is 15 feet, and it uses an action to move.
What? I get what?
Yeah.
I can't use a movement to move it. Wait, can I pull
No.
2 levers per turn? Question mark.
It says that you can use an action to move up to 15 feet or make a claw attack.
Oh wow, this is like a super discount Qualish. Oh my god. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna own it. I move 15 feet. Up yours, voice in the sky. That's my turn.
Does Grim get goosed out into the open?
I will, as an item interaction, tweak 1 butt cheek of Grimjaw's with a claw.
In that case, he's not expecting it, and he's gonna get what the hell, Kiss?
Oh boy!
All right.
Oh, shit.
Staring down the barrel of a heavy crossbow.
Yeah, but it's for the lulz, so it's okay.
All right. She continues to spin. Let's see. Kith's turns over. Factor is going to continue to spin only clockwise, and she in her deranged state is. You're pretty sure that she's deranged. Maybe she's always deranged. Maybe it's a state. Yeah. She's gonna start firing heavy crossbow bolts at people. Let's see. She gets to make
200
attacks.
Nice.
Let's see. Creature. In any direction. Okay. Yep. Let's see. The first one's going to be at Grimjaw, and the second one's going to be at Barricade as she just spins around. This is going to be at a +5.
Okay. Okay, who was the first one aimed at? Who was the second?
I believe I said Grimjaw was the first one for 15, and the second one was at Barricade.
So she definitely has disadvantage against me right now.
Okay, so yeah, she rolls twice for disadvantage against Barricade. She gets an 11 against Barricade.
Okay.
And a 15 versus Grimjaw.
All right, 15 hits Grimjaw.
Alright, let's see. D10. You take 8 piercing damage.
So
as one of these heavy crossbow bolts.
As he takes damage, Barricade's augmented defenses kick in. And I reduce that damage by 1d10. Point.
No, he's shooting at me.
Yeah, no. I get to use it within 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Using my reaction, though.
So, do I take 8 damage or 7 damage?
7.
You take 7 damage.
Okay.
And she's just going to keep spinning around in one direction. Grump,
purple.
your turn.
The purple-blue shield
come
kind of
back.
appears in front of you.
Pop my head back around the corner, see what's going on here, and I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt at her.
Alright. At her or the machine? I'm going to treat them as 2 separate... they're going to be 2 separate...
I'll shoot at the machine in that case.
Alright.
That would be a 8 to hit. Ooh.
Why do I keep closing this? I'm gonna keep working on it. Alright, so it's you just hit one of the metal bits, it kind of skids off. And you deal no damage.
Assuming that's because it's a miss and not because it's immune to radiant damage.
Yeah, it just glanced. Yeah. You don't feel like you quite hit it dead on, hard enough to do damage.
Gotcha. And I'll pop back around the corner and end my turn.
Barricade. She is looking like she is having a great time of her life.
Of course
Like
she is.
she's riding a roller coaster or something. She is so happy, spinning around in this chair, firing heavy crossbow bolts.
I think I'm gonna have to attack her core machine.
All right.
That, and then I will swing at her machine with my warhammer. Does a 23 hit?
Definitely.
Okay, 7 points of damage as I'm trying to smash.
All right. Let's see. Okay. You definitely do some damage.
Hello?
Reckless attack on the machine with his maul. He's still got enough sense to not necessarily attack her. So that's with advantage.
And you've got flanking bonus too.
So that definitely
All right,
hits.
Yeah, definitely hits.
That's 14 points of damage.
14. 14. Let's see, that is... Okay, yeah. You bring your maul down on one of the one of the heavy crossbows attached to this machine. The force from your attack is so great. Not only do you obliterate one of those crossbows, the one that barricade had loosened up also flies off the machine.
Awesome.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's all that's all I got.
All right. She looks a little bit less happy, but she's still looks pretty happy and cackling and just spinning around in this machine with two crossbows. All right, Kith.
Okay. I will use an action to move 15 feet.
All right.
I waited a long time for that, and I'm not disappointed with how it turned out. All right, that's my turn.
All right. Factor spinning around, happy. She sees a new target, and she wants to test out
the defensive capabilities of her robot. Yeah.
So she's gonna roll. She's gonna fire once at the crab walker, and that's a 21 that hits. She's also going to keep spinning because she's spinning the entire time. So she's gonna fire one at
Would she
barricade.
still be able to hit though? Because I mean, I'm pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, even if it only had soft cover, 24 or whatever she got would definitely hit. I don't know what she got.
Okay.
But
Yeah, and this thing's pretty big. And the crossbows are not like all right in one spot either. They're kind of spread out.
Okay.
There's not much to it. And a 7 plus 5 is a 12. Does a 12 hit barricade?
12 does not hit barricade.
Okay, let's roll for damage. On the crab walker. Let's see, that is a D10. The crab walker takes 3 points of damage.
Barricade's augmented defenses kick in.
Every time.
As long as I have a reaction to use.
Fine.
Yep.
I mean, it's honestly no worse than the Rune Knight.
Oh!
Yeah, it's really not that bad. It goes up to a D12
Really?
later, but
Really? Okay.
yeah, really. That's why I wasn't worried about an all-fighter part, to be quite honest.
Okay, so you just get to like throw out. Basically, you get to throw out a D10 heal as a reaction.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every round.
I mean, I'm not saying that the new psionic stuff is broken, but I'm not allowing it in any of my games.
This is the most broken part of this whole class, but yeah.
Nah.
If you have a super problem, we can.
I mean, it's
we can
you're
figure
the
something else out.
GM, and it's UA content. So at any point, you are well within your rights to nerf it, change it,
Absolutely.
whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Well, this actually, it's a one skull quest, and y'all are level 3, so it's fine.
Yeah, totally.
It's fine.
Okay.
Grump. And she's like, huh? Test. Ah.
Gonna pop my head back around the corner. I'm going to Sacred Flame the crossbows. That would be a reflex on their part.
Let's see.
Do devices even get reflex saves?
I'm thinking no.
So then,
I think that's going to be. Let's see.
would be 4 radiant damage, unless
Yeah, I mean it's an object. It's not. Yeah. Well, I tell you what. If you're aiming for the crossbows, they are spinning around. So I guess they are moving. So if you're aiming for the crossbows, they are moving around. I will let them take a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, go for it.
But they got a 2
Okay.
and 4 damage.
And I will continue my cowardly way of fighting by popping back into.
All right, barricade.
Barricade's going to try and hit it again with the Warhammer.
All right, that hits. One of them is severely damaged. But there are 2 crossbows on this thing still. Anything else from barricade?
No, that's it.
Okay, Grimjaw.
All right. Grimjaw's gonna keep this up. He's gonna attack recklessly again. He's still frenzied, so it's gonna be 2 maul attacks with advantage. That's 22 for 15, and then
Okay.
17 for 16.
How'd you get 2 attacks? Is that the frenzied rage?
Yeah, that's the
an
frenzied
actual-
rage.
Oh, never heard of it. Interesting. All right, yeah. See, a 22 and a 17 both hit. Path of the Berserker. Okay. Oh, you didn't want to take like bear totem? Okay. Let's see, 13 and 14. Hold on. Let's see, 45, 25. Yeah. How do you want to do this?
On his first swing, he just slams it into. This is all a platform on the ground, right?
It is. Yes.
Okay, so
It is
with his
attached.
first swing, he's gonna slam it into the bottom of the platform, and then on the back swing, he's just going to hit it again it just crunches into the mechanism, and it just kind of grinds to a halt and just sort of pops and hisses. And then he pulls out his maul from the wreckage of the machine and says, "You should have listened to me! Now your toy's broken!"
And she's going to laugh and clap and go, "A good test, good test." And she's going to start climbing down and start fiddling with the machine. Good test. More crossbows.
So to clarify, the robot only took the 3 damage in that fight? Of the 30?
Barricade stopped it.
Oh, no, the he stopped it from hitting me with his psychic powers. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah, he just reduces damage by a D10 all the time.
All right, so Rune Knight, with the reaction every turn, can reduce an attack roll like cutting words every reaction. Like, honestly, the new content in UA is... It's fun, but it's completely disrespectful to like existing classes and abilities.
I can see that.
Yeah.
It's not a cutting words. It's
Oh no, this particular one.
Roll, it's to the damage roll.
Yeah, this particular one damage shields, which is cool and all, right? It's extremely good. But imagine this, Rune Knight causes an attack to miss, and that attack would have done 40 damage. So that's way better than reducing it by 1d10 damage, because it completely reduced all the damage by preventing the attack.
Yep.
Yeah, so like you kind of put all these things into perspective. They're all just, I mean, you know, they're trying to come up with new content in a game that already has plenty of content. So that's where power creep and content bloat kind of comes into play. So like again, UA is like really fun. Of course, it's really fun because it's crazy, right? It's crazy stuff. But you just got to understand, like when this stuff becomes official, mostly it's going to be reduced in power. Yeah,
they're going to reduce the die. It's gonna ramp up at every fighter thing. It's going to probably start at like a D6, and then
I could even see it being a D4 to start. Like I could
see that too.
So like we had an alchemist. We had an alchemist in Skull and Shackles. She was absolutely OP, like completely ridiculous. Now she's playing with the officially released, Artificer Alchemist, and the sadness is real. So like, but everybody doing UA just has to respect the DM that's running the game. Like if the DM if the DM doesn't feel comfortable with the UA content, that's the risk you take when you do UA stuff. So
if you want to reduce the die, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. I just wanted to I thought it was really neat.
Oh yeah, no, the Psychic Warrior from 4th edition was an amazing class. We had a Psychic Warrior Warforged in our main party in 4th edition. His name was Psych, and it was amazing. So all right, cool. So she's alive, and her robot's destroyed, right?
Yep.
All right, are we out of combat then?
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just kind of clank on up. I'm gonna pinch some cheeks on the way by, Grimjaw.
No god.
All right, from inside the crab, I'm gonna say, I would like to keep this crab, please.
Good test.
Okay.
Good test.
She's not
a few nuts short of a full sack of nuts.
She's not a threat anymore, so Barricade is going to keep heading south because that's where we're told to go.
You were basically, you were told to go across the waterfall, and you did see a bridge out there. As you pass by, you hear the waterfall even more loudly. And there is a space you could step out and look around if you wanted to over here. And
so this wasn't the lady that we were supposed to talk to?
That would be pretty bad if it was.
Yeah, it would be. Like there was nothing there.
You were told.
No one's home.
You were told Everyone important is on the other side of the waterfall.
Don't
All right.
let plot points slow us down, guys. Just keep exploring.
All right.
I'm trying to stop at crossroads, but
Yeah, barricade. As you reach that crossroads there, to your directly in front of you, you're seeing a room. Looks like a some sort of room full of barrels. Obviously, a barrel room. To the south is a misty cave. There's mist from the waterfall. It's not enough to obscure anything, though. There is a 10-foot high ledge overlooking this room. That's right here. This is the 10-foot high ledge. There's two rock gnomes standing on top of the ledge. One female, one male. Let's see. Yeah, they see you. So the female calls out, "Who goes there?"
Wait, where is
In
this?
Gnomish.
At this intersection?
Oh, y'all don't understand. None of y'all understand Gnomish, do you?
Nope.
no.
No.
Okay, so you hear something. You don't know what. They do call out to you in Gnomish.
What the heck did that thing say? I can't see anything. What's going on, Barricade?
Barricade's gonna speak back. Hello, I am Soldier 007. Barricade. And then he's gonna walk forward.
Oh. And the male one will go, "Okay,
Are they within 30 feet of us?
I'm gonna need y'all to stop right there.
Barricade stops.
We're not, let's see. Are there any, who are you? What are you doing here?"
We are here to acquire machinery or devices to help in an attack on a white dragon.
Let's see. No, I don't. Y'all could be shape changers. We're not going to let anyone through. Just in case.
Kith pops the top of the crab, and she pops out like Pop the Weasel style, and she just cries out, "I am a shape changer!"
Oh, no, y'all need to leave immediately.
I can assume many forms.
Shape changers are not allowed. Y'all must leave immediately.
Are there many shape changers about? Is this a...
Bear with me here.
Huh?
And they both give each other looks. Like they don't.
Barricade readies
giving
a
each other
dodge
looks.
action should he be attacked.
Fair enough.
If we were shape changers trying to infiltrate, why wouldn't we be showing up as rock gnomes? We're simply travelers.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Alright.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Yes, perfect sense. Definitely not monsters. Okay. So you're looking for help. White dragon. Well, let me check some. I keep closing. I don't want to close it. I just want to minimize it. Okay. Well. If you're adventurers, maybe you could help us with something.
What is your request?
Okay. I don't think we should talk about it. Yeah, let's go across the bridge. We'll take you to someone. We'll take you to the people in charge. Sort of the people that are sort of in charge.
That sounds
And they will. And Ula, you stay here. I'll take them to see Fibblestib and Dabblebob. And he's going to go around, and he's going to pop out this side entrance over here. So come on, let's go this way.
Gonna follow him. Trundle, 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 trundle.
Are your friends coming? Oh, there they are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being blown away by this new feature where you can move people's chat names around on the screen anywhere you want.
Really?
Yeah. And
All
if you have pictures turned on, it changes the picture that is displayed
Oh my
to
God.
be whatever character they're currently controlling.
Yeah, that's nice. I didn't think you could
As
move them out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
as the barrel crab enters the room,
Mm-hmm.
Ula, who's still up on the ledge, is gonna say, that's not gonna work. Stop!
What?
Stop!
Wait, what's not going to work?
It's a rope. It's a rope bridge. You can't take that across a rope bridge.
Why not?
It'll fall through. The legs will fall through. It's not gonna work.
Says you.
I promise it's not gonna work. Do you just keep going?
I mean, yeah.
Pog's gonna start crossing the bridge.
Barricade very carefully and very slowly makes his own way across the bridge.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for him to finish.
Crab's gonna turn around and look at Grimjaw, and inside of Crab you hear a tiny voice say, "Please carry me."
God. Grimjaw is just sort of looks at the
Grimjaw,
crab,
are you gonna
looks across at the bridge, and
the rope bridge?
yeah, and he's gonna go back to the rock dome that's perched up there and say, how much weight can that bridge hold?
Well, it doesn't say anything about a weight limit in the guide, so I assume
What's the
that
guide?
it can hold whatever much it needs to.
Well, it took 400 pounds of...
You know, the guide that
450,
comes
wow.
with the bridge when you buy it from the bridge maker.
Yeah, but
tells you
I'm
how
a
to
pretty
repair it.
heavy guy. And, that crab
Oh,
thing
no.
is pretty heavy too.
Well, we're gnomes. We never have any problem crossing it, and you know.
Yeah, because you're a gnome.
Grimjaw, pick me up!
Grimjaw's gonna knock on the top of the crab thing.
All right.
Kith, I don't think it's gonna be safe for both of us to
You
go
hear
across at the same time.
you hear levers being pulled, and the crab kind of gets up on its hind legs and like raises up its claws like a puppy. Kind of starts like hopping in place. Pick me up! Pick me up!
This is gonna be a bad idea, Kith.
This'll be fine.
It's not gonna be fine.
All right,
But if
Kith,
you-
I
yeah,
want
whatever.
you to
I'm going back to my
remember this for future reference. Grim is gonna try and pick up the crab machine.
Okay.
The crab machine will try to grab him so that it holds on tight.
Oh goodness. All right. Oh man.
and
Okay.
Grimjaw, holding the machine and it holding onto him, he's gonna sort of gingerly put his foot out on the rope bridge and sort of test it to see how much weight it's going to bear. And he slowly applies pressure.
All right.
He's not the smartest person, but he's not a complete moron.
I guess make a athletics or acrobatics saving throw to see if you can.
Shit! I got disadvantage.
Or skill check. Acrobatics or athletics skill
Failed
check
it.
to see if you.
Wait,
can...
why do you have disadvantage on athletics?
Because he's exhausted.
I have exhaustion.
Oh, are you a frenzy berserker?
Yes.
Oh.
I have a level of exhaustion.
Well.
Oh, you had the exhausted barbarian try and carry you across. You didn't. I guess you would. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't work.
What happens, DM? What happens?
Yeah, you're the DM. Tell us what happens, DM.
Your foot slips through the bridge.
Okay.
You're straddling one of the ropes right now.
Oh, did the planks hit him in the nuts?
It's just rope. There's no planks.
Did the ropes hit him in the nuts?
Yeah,
definitely.
Like when they tortured James Bond in that one movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we all remember that.
Yeah, you take 2 bludgeoning damage.
All right. The crab begins flailing its limbs and sort of batting him in the face in a panic.
Oh, stop hitting me, damn it! This isn't making it any easier.
I'm not giving this robot up for nothing.
I'm gonna try and get up, and
So
try and
y'all
get.
are all right there.
I'm gonna try and get
Just
the
watching.
crab back onto the edge of the cliff there. And I'm gonna try and disentangle my nuts from the bridge.
She parks the crab and climbs out.
And Grimjaw's gonna give her a look, just a you, fuck you look, the entire time. Like, this thing doesn't listen.
Here's one good berry for your good berries.
I mean, I guess I could have activated my augmented defenses.
Too late.
Oh.
And massaging his groinal area, Grimjaw is going to kind of limp across the bridge carefully.
You can add another good berry to your inventory. You now have 2 good berries.
All right. As
And
that
2
is
bruise
going
berries.
on, in this room, you see these 2 spinning bludgeoning devices, like you would imagine on gladiators or something.
Nice.
And like they're spinning in a. They're both sort of spinning at you from the middle of the room. They're going pretty fast. There you will notice a lever, sort of like right here, and Hog is going to say, "Hold on just a moment," and he's going to cast Mage Hand, and he's going to use Mage Hand to pull the lever, and it's going to stop the rotation of these automated defenses. They'll come down, and he'll say, "All right, it's safe to continue."
Do you hear that? It's safe to continue.
Yeah,
So
I had
so
the
get
wrong thing
moving.
selected.
Grimjaw kind of has to squeeze past Grump. Sorry, buddy.
Be my guess.
Nope. I went somewhere I wasn't supposed to go.
Into the wall.
Into the wall.
Happens
Yep.
all the time.
It does.
All right. As you approach this area, you all start to overhear an argument in Gnomish between 2 of these rock gnomes.
Are they within 30 feet? Are they within 30 feet?
Oh, yeah.
Then I can pick up the basic feelings and emotions of what's going on.
They are worried, and at a loss for what to do. And yeah, I think that's kind of like their emotions at this time.
Yeah, only simple ideas and straightforward concepts.
And they're a little bit angry at each other, which you can sort of tell, which everyone can sort of tell, just by looking.
Grim's gonna look over at the two gnomes arguing and look at the guy that's been their guide and say, "Are they having a lover's quarrel or something?"
So Pog, who has escorted you in, will go, "Oh, no, they're. I'll just let them tell you." And Pog's going to squeeze past, and he's actually going to return to his station. Hold on. He returned to his station. All right. But before he leaves, he's going to say, Bibble Stib, Dabble Dob, these are adventurers. Maybe they can help us out. And they're going to turn, and we'll approach. Adventurers, huh? Maybe. What do you think, Dabble Dob? Oh,
Dabble Dob.
It's as good as anything, I suppose. As you enter the room, there is a 10-foot raised platform here. There's a pedestal on it. Just like right in the middle, there's just a pedestal. You can't really tell anything else from here. It is a workshop in this room. It is very cluttered. With looks like maybe inventions, some tinker's tools everywhere. A giant pile of what could be gnomish contraptions in the far side of the room. Oh, maybe. I still think we need to go. And they switch to common, just because they're so nice. I still think we need to use the sanity ray. The sanity ray will fix everything. And then Dabbledob's like, that's so dumb. We can't make a ray that makes people sane. We need this jacket. I call it. What do you adventurers think? I've got this jacket here. I call it a straight jacket, and it's used to cure insane people. I'm pretty sure it will work.
I think I know somebody you can try it on.
We have been sent to acquire something to help defeat a white dragon.
Oh, so you've come looking for magical inventions of the gnomes, I see. But we're in a bit of a pickle right now. We can't... I tell you what.
I like pickles.
I thought we were in a cave.
Pickles?
It's expression! We have...
I get that it's an
a bit of an
expression.
issue.
I'm hungry.
Oh, okay. Well, we do have a kitchen.
Yeah, all they had was the mushroom bread. But I could go for a good
most
pickle.
of the time it gets pretty tiring. We have an issue. Our king has gone crazy. He keeps saying something about a monster, a shape-shifting monster, and he's well, we have two kings, and one of our kings has gone crazy, and is locked himself in his chambers with the other king. I want to use a straitjacket. Fibblestib here wants to use a sanity ray. And we can't... we're not getting anywhere. We can't even get in the room, so it doesn't really do us much good.
Are you requesting that we destroy the door into the room?
Oh, I'm not sure that's going to help much. He'll still be crazy even if you do that. We're looking for a more permanent
but
solution.
you can get the jacket on him or use the ray thing.
Maybe. We can try it.
But what's the big deal? You've got 2 kings. That's perfect. One went crazy. Just put that guy in the back, and you got the other king.
We still want to have our kings happy. We would really like it if we could find a cure for this madness. I tell you what, if you can find some way to if we can cure our king, the one that's gone crazy, saying something about monsters, we can find some useful items for you. That won't be a problem.
Where is this king at?
Oh, he's this way. Let's go. And they'll lead you this way. Dark halls. Down this way is the throne room, but they aren't in there right now. And they're going to lead you up, and they're gonna sort of stand off to the way here, and they'll say, down this way to the north.
There's 2 kings,
Yes?
like they're married, right? Like.
Yes, of course.
Okay, got it. And they can't get along with what they're doing?
Well, Korbaz has kidnapped Nurthguard, and he's just trying to keep him safe. But maybe you can talk some sense into him. It would be nice if we didn't have to resort to violence, but
Yeah.
if you can solve this problem without any violence, that would definitely be best.
Easily done. Barely an inconvenience. Let's do it.
Don't hurt our king.
Korbaz or Mercury, that's the crazy one.
Yeah. What are these names?
Well, the one
Korbaz and Mercury. Got it.
Korbaz, yes, and Nurthguard.
Nurthguard.
Okay.
Korbaz will be the one not kidnapped. I think he's got Nurthguard tied to a chair or something.
Kinky.
He's really gone crazy.
All right.
He's really scared.
We are ready for this. We're gonna diplomatize the hell out of these kings.
Oh, thank
Barricade's
you.
gonna knock on the
Thank
door.
you.
Bang, bang, bang. Hello, King Korbaz. What would return you to sanity?
Wait, your bedside
It isn't
manners
the
are
monster!
little.
Oh no, the monster's here! Nurthguard, I told you the monster would come for us.
I have an idea. Wait, huddle up. What does he think the monster looks like?
Bang, bang, bang. What does the monster look like?
The monster looks like anything. It can look like anything.
Oh, hence the reason they're afraid of shapeshifters. Okay. Is it big or small?
Big or small? It's just too much pressure. I didn't get a good look at it, but I guess it's the size of a medium-sized creature.
Oh, okay. Did it look kind of like a spider?
No, when I saw it, it looked like sort of like a rug.
Okay.
A rug.
Yes, but it could be anything by now.
All right.
It had teeth.
Teeth?
It had teeth, so many teeth.
So many teeth. Okay. Like more than one mouth? Okay. I think I've got it figured out here.
Where did he see this thing?
And you just hear crying, just unconsolable crying coming from the door.
Okay.
Grimjaw's gonna ask Barricade, is the door locked?
Barricade tries the door.
It is locked.
Yes, but it feels flimsy.
Okay. Huddle up. Here's the plan. we're gonna break down the door, and I'm gonna rush into the room as a hideous monster, and then you guys are gonna kill me, huh? Wink. And then with my psychic powers, she points to her nose. She says, "I will send out thoughts of, I am so sorry, King. I am dead. I can never plague you again. Dead, dead, dead. Monster dead."
Yeah, but something occurred to me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he isn't crazy. Maybe there's an actual monster.
But our job is to calm him down, not to actually defeat any monster.
Yeah, but if we
Yeah,
defeat the
but
monster,
you're kind of leaving the job half done if there is one.
You can't
So-
leave a
so
job half done if
Fibblestib-
it's not your job.
Fibblestib and Dabbledob are like, an actual monster? Well, there have
Yeah, there are
been
lots
two
of crazy
gnomes
things
that go
out
on.
there.
Wait.
Two gnomes have gone missing lately, but I didn't think there was actually a monster. I thought they just got. Oh, I hadn't considered that.
Okay,
Yes,
let's-
there
let's-
could be a monster.
All right, we're gonna upgrade this quest. Then you're gonna upgrade the pay, right?
Sure, we'll give you, instead of giving you the undetermined number of items, we'll give you a larger undetermined number of items.
She smiles broadly. That is how negotiation is done, gentlemen. Fine, take us to this monster.
As an aside to Grimjaw, Barricky goes, I attempted
We
that.
don't
It
know.
did not work.
We don't
I
know
think
where
you kind of have to force
a
him.
monster could be.
take us
Maybe
to the
if it's-
you should knock really, really hard.
Yeah,
Cool.
just
Well, here's the thing. If the monster was in the room with him, it probably would have eaten him by now. So it's probably somewhere else. You mentioned a throne
Yeah,
room.
but we gotta get information.
yeah. Throne room. Let's go to that. I'm just gonna
We
rush
said it was
off.
a rug.
All right, they will lead you down this passageway and to the west, over here,
Well, I guess I gotta get out of the way.
and they'll say, "This is the throne room. You're welcome to
All right.
to enter."
She's going to try to open the door.
It opens.
All right. Well, what an ugly throne room.
Grimjaw's gonna bust in there with his maul ready, and is there a rug somewhere?
So there's a stone dais. And there's
Oh
two
my god.
squat
Okay,
thrones.
I just got it. All right, cool.
The thrones are made of scrap metal and sized for gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty empty. Maybe some like tiny
All right.
decorations, maybe a banner on the wall or something.
Yeah. I go light the banner on fire.
Oh,
Do you light the banner on fire?
Yeah, produce flame.
Oh, don't do that.
There's a monster in here. We're gonna find it. And I just start throwing little fireballs everywhere.
Good
Stuff
God,
starts,
this creature's a
there's
little
not much to
pyromaniac.
catch on fire. The banner was the only thing flammable. And
Barricade's going
they-
to stay in the doorway and keep the gnomes back because obviously there's going to be
We're
fire.
professionals.
obviously-
We know what we're doing.
Grimjaw is gonna come up and grab Kith by the wrist and say, "Knock it off, you little freak!
Oh, we're gonna have to get someone to clean this.
You're creating more
Yes.
problems than solving."
Kith looks at
Give us
you,
a second here.
and at the mention of little freak, you see that her lip starts to quiver, and her eyes kind of increase in size and moisture. You've hurt her very badly.
I'm sorry. I spoke out of anger. I chose my words poorly. I apologize.
while they're having an emotional moment, I would like to go investigate the thrones.
But
See if there's anything going on.
sometimes we've
Alright.
got to use our. He lets go
Investigation
of
check.
Kith's hand and sort of points to his head. We use what's in here before we start burning shit to the ground. Fair
Okay.
enough.
You don't notice anything unusual about it other than that it's just made from like scrap metal and stuff.
Gotcha. Are there any other rooms you can point us towards where the king may have been at some point?
So Fibblestib and Dabbledob are going to have left. They're going to say, well, we don't know where it could be. Let's see. Actually, I think they might have one. Hold on.
Okay, the creature could be anything.
Okay, so Korbaz. Yep. The rug that he thought it was in the throne room, but there's no rug there.
Someone already burned the rug.
Or it shifted and it's something else.
Okay, so we just have to literally burn everything down in the gnome place. Systematically.
Logical.
Alright, I attempt to burn the doors. I can maintain fire in my I can maintain fire in my hands, so I'm gonna just
before you do that,
uh-huh.
let me do it. It's Sacred Flame. It doesn't light stuff on fire.
Okay. And I'm gonna think at every object I try to burn. I'm gonna burn you. You better do something. I'm gonna burn you.
You do have telepathic powers?
Mm-hmm.
Then we do not need to burn everything. We can just systematically go through the chambers and see if anything...
Oh, I can see if any objects have thoughts. You are very wise, Construct. Thank you. She gets kind of a stingy look on her face, like she's thinking real hard about this next decision, and she reaches into her pouch, and she hands you a good berry. You receive a double ration today.
I have no need to eat.
It goes right up your butt. 1 hit point.
Question about the telepathy. Does it work through walls?
No, I have to see what I am telepathying at.
Okay. And it's a 30-foot range?
30-foot range.
All right.
So I'm just going... sensing that it could be anything, I'm going to try to just sense thoughts at everything I'm looking at.
So you're like active pings.
Yeah.
You are a submarine going through just blasting its sonar.
But just in case,
Right,
I will hold produce flame in my hand, just in case.
All right, no, not a problem.
All right.
It doesn't even take concentration. You
Sweet.
just have a lit hand.
Alright, so was anything in this room having a mind other than the four of us?
Well, that's generous.
I will say if the ping goes off.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
Guide me.
otherwise it's going to be a lot of no's.
Ooh, wait. I have an idea.
I saw a doorway here.
I would like to use one of my wild shapes to summon an aminal.
Okay.
Okay. I would like to summon as my familiar something that is good at seeing things. Like smelling things? Is that a type of familiar? Like a mole?
You could summon a hound of some sort.
I don't know if that qualifies for like familiar status. Does a dog count,
Yeah,
or is it too big?
It's like a CR0 sort of thing.
I'm getting a weird feeling that
so
I
you
should
could-
summon
you
a
could-
weasel.
You know what? Just like a CR0 puppy. Yeah.
Or-
Just like just a tiny dog.
okay. I have
fine.
Like
yeah,
a Pomeranian or stuff like that.
a pug.
As long as it's
There we go.
CR0, I don't care.
Pugs
Well,
can't
pugs have-
smell well. Pugs
Yeah, they have
can't
notoriously
breathe.
bad smell.
Oh, okay. How about a weasel then? Weasels are good at smelling things, and they are kind of like gnomes.
All right.
All right.
Racist.
Actually, gnomes and weasels have a very long history of working together.
Mm-hmm. And kobolds and weasels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so confused.
Let's see.
You need to
what
read
I've
more.
got,
I
here.
do.
All right. What about this construct? I'm detecting
I'm
his
going
thoughts.
to. I'm gonna put out a rat
Okay.
and say that's your weasel.
Okay, the important thing is that Weasel has keen senses on sight and smell. Okay, I go to the Weasel and I say, Weasel, your job is to get eaten by the creature. So find it and use your tasty little... she just kind of nuzzles it and kind of noms on it a little bit. Your tasty little self and get it to come out of hiding.
Okay. You hear in your head, no one else can hear it.
Right, totally.
Barricade. Is that a locked door there?
I'm trying to ascertain that fact. Is this a locked door?
Yeah, it is very locked.
I think we gotta knock real hard on her.
Barricade knocks real hard.
Fizzlestib will come over and be like, that's our treasury.
Oh, it's definitely in there.
That room hasn't been locked. That room's been locked. I don't think any monster's getting in or out of that.
You don't think
That's what
so,
the
huh?
monsters
I mean,
think.
What if it?
y'all-
What if it can dig?
Oh,
Or get under
maybe.
cracks and doors.
give us a persuasion
Ooh,
check.
I actually have a good
with-
one. Can I do it? Is it disadvantage or advantage?
It's going to be at disadvantage because that's the treasury.
Okay. Could it be a regular roll because we're all working together? Sorry, this shit gets pulled on me 5 times a week, so I just feel like this is my chance.
What arguments is everyone making?
The creature,
I
the
heard
creature,
it could have dug in.
the creature could be as flat as a carpet. Therefore, it could slide under the door or through the lock.
Logically, we need to check every single room until we...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I will let you
And
make
you
a
can
straight
watch
roll.
us to make sure we don't steal it.
All right, I'm gonna juice up first. I take a snort of guidance. Okay, not a big one apparently. And here we go. So 15.
15's actually, yeah. Well, Dabbledob, come here. Yeah? They want to check the treasury, but I know that sounds like a trick to get us to open up the treasury, but they made some really convincing arguments. Okay. So they both pull out a key, and they're going to come over to the door. Barricade. They're gonna wait for Barricade to get out of the way.
yeah, Barricade's going to get out of the way.
All right, they both got keys. They're both gonna come over to the treasury. They're gonna do that double turn thing where they open up the door, and then they'll step back and they'll say, "Okay, well, if the monster's in there, I guess after y'all."
Barricade will enter the room first.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
With
I'm gonna fall behind Kith and make sure she doesn't run
it,
off.
if Kith wants to ride on Barricade's back, it's not.
You don't even get to finish talking. She's on your back.
He's not opposed to it. So we're onto the room at the same time.
I have to enjoy my time as a small one. Well, soon I'll be big.
All right, so
This is empty. Where's all the treasure?
so you step in. What you
And-
see is a room containing a jumble of non-functioning gnomish gizmos, as well as loose gears, twisted bits of metal, and other scraps that would be used to cobble new inventions together. It is completely full, as in you can't really walk around in here without tripping over stuff, and as you get closer to a wall, it's piled up several feet high.
Okay.
It's completely full. And there's like no money. They called it the treasury. There's no money. It's all just
Tasty Weasel,
random.
get in here.
gizmos.
I telepathically tell it. I don't want to appear heartless.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay. I start thinking out loud. Not thinking out loud, but thinking out loud. You know what I mean? to the room and the objects in it. Boy, what a tasty weasel. So yums. And I'm going to see if I'm picking up any thoughts.
You wait for a second. There's no return pings from the room.
Dang.
There's no return ping for barricade either.
I guess the room is clear.
So let's, I guess, go check on the king and say, hey, there could be a monster in there with.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Let's see if we can't protect you.
If this thing could be anything, it could be anywhere. This is going to take forever.
Well, we're being systematic about it.
Logically, the argument that was brought up earlier about the king being eaten if it was in the room with him is sound.
Oh.
Unless it's the thing ate the king is pretending to be it.
Oh.
We can save that room for last.
The king's room for last?
All right.
No.
Is there anything that pings in the...
yeah,
the
Knuckle
workshop?
Nuts or whatever your name is. Take us to the next location.
So I walk up north. And there's a door up here. What does this lead to?
That's the
door?
king's bed chamber.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of
See
people
what
up
you
here.
found out.
Are any of you people a monster?
What?
Are any of you
No.
people a monster?
No, we're not.
Hold
we're
on
not
there, kid.
What?
Okay.
Monster? Monster? There's monsters? 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 Monsters?
No,
what
no,
monsters?
no,
Where's a
we're-
monster?
We don't know if there's a monster.
So
We're trying
guys,
to-
I found the king's bedchamber. We should probably
Ah!
check that.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you?
How do you do this? Oh, is it up on that hill? Is that it right there?
Yeah.
that-
No.
You see a pedestal right
Uh-huh.
there?
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, so like up
I'm
to
gonna
50
think at that pedestal.
Nothing happens.
Oh. Okay. Alright, take
Maybe
us to
there's
the king's
something on the
chamber.
pedestal.
Wait, where'd you go?
Is this door locked?
No, it is actually unlocked.
I would like to enter it.
Grim's gonna go up to the king's bedchamber and say, King, what's your face? Korbaz. We want to check the room to make sure that the creature isn't in there with you lurking. Could you let us in, pretty please?
Make a persuasion check. Oh, that's exactly what the shapeshifter would say.
Just break down the door.
I'm tired of this.
And you just
shit.
hear this
And-
crying.
Do it.
And I'm just gonna hit the door with my maul.
Do it.
Ah!
Oh wait, I'm not raging. Excuse me. I hit the door for 7. Does that break it down? 7 damage.
Oh,
I'm assuming 17 hits and then do 7 damage to the door.
I don't think that would break down the door. It would
I'm
damage it.
I'm practicing my double clicking right now.
Okay.
Open the door.
Prize a DC. Let's see. You can force open with a fifth. Yeah. It doesn't break open. You actually just hit it, and it just like pops.
You
Like
pop the lock. Okay.
Yeah. The door actually the lock breaks before the door does.
Okay.
And it gives, and let me.
Sorry about the door.
Ooh. Which one's in the chair? Which one's in the chair?
Sorry, Nurgly. I'm sorry, Nurgly. I tried to protect you. So this one is in the corner crying.
Mm-hmm.
This one is glued to a chair.
Glued?
Glued to a chair.
I set the chair on fire.
No, don't set the chair on fire.
Fine. What are you gonna do, Brainiac?
Ping the room,
Oh, right. Stick to the plan. Got
creature.
it. All right, yo, creature, huh? I guess that's better than freak or whatever. I'm gonna ping the room.
There are two very terrified gnomes.
She looks.
And,
She looks
your
around. Where's
party
the
and nothing
weasel?
else.
All right. Tasty weasel is tasty. Look at tasty weasel. Nothing. Nothing's pinging.
Nothing.
All right. Room's clear.
Sorry about this, Your Highness. We just
Where else could it
we're
be?
trying to get this done.
There's an entire other side
Oh my
beyond
gosh.
the waterfall.
All right. We got to speed this operation up.
No fire.
All right, so y'all go back across the waterfall.
Did we fully check this room?
Yeah. No, she's active pinging. If she comes in a room and gets a ping, I'll say something. Yeah.
Have we checked?
I'm just
whatever's
assuming
here?
that she's pinging everything. What's
I
that?
appreciate it.
Have we checked what's up here yet?
Yeah,
Okay,
she did.
so
She
we
went
went
Oh, are
there.
these things
and a
standing
bunch of
again, or
scared
do we need
gnomes.
to?
They're off.
Okay.
It's the bridge.
Was there-
It's got to be the bridge.
Was there anything
The
on
bridge that hurt my nuts.
on
Yeah.
this pedestal?
Oh yeah, there's a book.
Oh,
What? A
I'm
book?
gonna look at it.
There's a book.
It
let's
eats
see.
your face.
You're a cleric. Make an Arcana check.
17.
Nice.
This is a wizard spell book.
Oh,
Oh, dope.
nice.
Hey, that's our book of spells. Please don't touch it.
I'm just looking at it. Don't worry.
Okay, cause it's really important. Please.
Let's go back into that room with all the casks.
I turned a page.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Please don't touch it.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and catch up to everybody else.
Ollie, oxen
yeah.
free.
As soon as you enter this room,
Mm-hmm.
you do feel something.
No. All right, I'm gonna have the weasel come out, and it's going to it's gonna just sort of I'm gonna hand it a goodberry, and it's just gonna like crack the goodberry over its head and just start lathering itself up with them goodberry juices.
You get a feeling of hunger, I suppose.
Yeah, me too. I mean, a goblin's still a
Basted
goblin.
weasel.
All right, there are. This room contains 12 40-gallon barrels
Those are big barrels.
set into these alcoves. Yeah, they are big barrels.
Okay.
Each barrel is secured by a wooden brace.
Mm-hmm.
The barrels in the south have all been tapped with wooden spigots,
Okay.
and the ones to the north and east have not.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can you narrow it down there?
Invincible
Kev?
construct. Just start hitting all the barrels.
Yeah, but that would be a waste of
No,
perfectly
not to
good
break
ammo. I
'em,
don't
just to hit
waste
'em.
the-
Sounds logical to barricade, so he's going to walk up to this one and punch it.
Roll an attack, I guess, on it.
Actually, don't have it unironed. Hold on.
Wait, don't damage him.
Man, I mean, I don't know how hard are you just punching it full
Yeah, like
force?
1 damage to the barrel, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a good sock.
All right. Yeah, nothing unusual happens.
It's taking
Grimjaw's
forever.
gonna go up to the keg that's in front of him, and that's got a spigot. He's gonna put his mouth beneath and twist the spigot to see if.
Ooh, that's a good check.
monster attacks him.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, hold on. I gotta resolve that. All right, so
You
let's
go
see.
turn time,
This is mushroom wine, and it tastes like mushroom wine.
Which is to say amazing. Got it.
All right.
Okay, and Grimjaw's gonna turn off the spigot, wipe his mouth, and go on to the next one.
Barricade's going to test this one with a nice solid punch. And I think we're
Alright.
going to just like meet in the middle on the other side.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, that one also mushroom wine.
Okay.
Tastes like
And
mushroom wine.
I will
Let's see.
go on to the next.
This one actually seems to be empty.
I'm going to pick up the keg.
Oh, okay.
All right. I believe it's sort of strapped into position, but it's not like locked into position, so it's not that difficult. While you're doing that, I believe barricades like poking at the thing.
Yeah, I'm just going to give each one a solid punch and move on.
All right. Let's see. You give that one a punch, and it reacts like the first one.
Okay.
Just sort of, yeah. Grimjaw, you are able to figure it out, pick it up, and it seems to just be a barrel.
I'm going to set it down on the ground and kick it. Just kick it to see if I can get a reaction.
There's no reaction.
Okay. I'm going to move on to the next tap barrel and see if that does anything.
It is also empty. Barricade, you slap that one. Teeth come out and try and bite at you.
Oh, awesome.
Of the barrel.
Oh, who could have seen this comic?
Hold on one moment.
As
Let me
mimics
switch
go, it's a
this.
pretty cute quest for. Yeah.
Let's see. I gotta switch it. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 exactly hits.
Good for you,
Okay,
mimic.
let's see.
Good for you.
Let me never whisper rolls. All right, so you take 7 piercing and 5 acid, unless you do something crazy that just prevents all damage forever.
If he's
Well, I can't
surprised,
take
he
that
can't use a
much
reaction.
damage. This is true, but
Yeah.
I was kind of
Oh,
expecting it was coming.
Yeah, true.
So that's up to the DM. We
with
knew it was in
your-
here. We were testing for it.
Yeah. I'll say you were kind of like each time you were hitting one, you were expecting, okay, this one's the mimic. Then fine. If that's what he was thinking, like, okay, this is a mimic, I'm gonna punch this mimic. Then fine.
Yeah, that's pretty
you
much what
can-
he's trying. Okay, so I use my reaction to prevent myself 1 damage. So I take 11 damage.
Is it combat time?
All right, good job. Everyone, roll initiative.
And include myself.
Don't forget to have your character token selected when you roll initiative. Otherwise, it just does not enter. But just do it again, and we can manually put in the 14.
I already did it.
But you're not on the initiative tracker.
Yes, he
Oh,
is.
it's
Let me see him.
Oh,
Yeah, I see him.
I'm sorry, I got mixed up. I got Samuel and Grump, and the names don't match. All right, sorry. Let's see. Do you want to roll? You can roll your. You want the rat in initiative?
Yeah, it's a weasel, but yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, the weasel.
I paid for it with a wild shape.
The weasel.
Roll your weasel. Into
I can't select my the weasel miniature, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
All right. Kith. This barrel has teeth.
I'ma set it on fire. Or not.
Yep. So you. Yep. Behind a giant barricade, it's hard to hit.
All right, that'll be my turn.
Anything else? And then Grimjaw.
All right. Grimjaw just saw his buddy get bit by a cask of ale. He's going to slap himself in the face a couple times, yank on his beard, bellow, "Get away from him, you fucking barrel!" And he's going to run over and he's going to slam it with his. He's going to reckless attack the mimic with his maul. 22.
Remind me what 1 point of exhaustion does. Is it just saving throws?
Skill checks.
Or
Disadvantage on ability check.
So his initiative and then any skills that he tries to do.
Oh, okay. Let's see. You said recklessly attacking. A 22 definitely hits.
So 15 points of
damage. Yeah. All right, that hits hard.
All right, Weasel's going to run up and use the help action. Next attack against it will have advantage.
A little like there.
Sure.
All right, Grump.
I'm just gonna move forward a little bit, and I'm going to cast Bless on every member of the party except for the Weasel. Sorry, I only have 4 targets. Oh, it's only 3 targets, so I'm gonna target everyone except for myself.
Aw, that's so selfless.
All right.
Those of you who don't know, you add a D4 roll whenever you roll to attack or save. And I'm concentrating on that.
Sweet.
Okay.
And finishing my turn.
All right. Barricade.
Okay, Barricade is going to use his second wind, which heals for 1d10 plus 4. Or 3, rather. 1d10 plus 3. 5 points. And then I'm going to attack with advantage and bless with my one-handed warhammer. So does an 18 hit?
Plus, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, bless is rolled with
Oh,
it.
yeah. Awesome.
Oh yeah, 18 hits.
Okay. And then I would like to go ahead and use my action surge. Again, I'm guessing this one does not have advantage.
Nope.
Okay. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 hits.
8 more damage.
So you smack it twice with your warhammer. And it is bloodied. Y'all are messing up this mimic.
Sweet. Now it's the mimic's turn to mess us up.
This mimic's gonna try and skedaddle.
Aw. Disengage?
Yeah, it's gonna take the dash action actually.
Oh, dang. That's a lot of
if it-
AOs. Okay.
If it needs to, it's gonna move 30 feet and then take the dash action. It's gonna everyone gets an opportunity attack.
All right.
Oh yeah.
No wait, no. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, it's gonna try and dash out of the room.
Okay.
It's gonna try and get to there.
I'm guessing a 24 hits.
A 24 does it.
Takes 8 more from me.
Let's see. And then I got to roll for blessed, right? That's a d4. Let's call it 16 for 9 points of damage.
That hits.
Okay. Grump, do you...
Did Grump or Kith want to use their reactions as it?
I did. I rolled a 5.
Okay. I would like...
Okay.
I don't have a melee weapon equipped, but I do have an open hand. Can I try to grab it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Wait, I get a D4 added to that. It's got to make athletics or acrobatics to beat my 5.
Oh boy.
All right, it gets. It has the grappler.
Of course.
So So it gets advantage on it on.
RNGesus.
No, wait, no. No, it just gets advantage on attack rolls against any creature that it has grappled.
So you're saying I still have a
This
chance?
is a straight roll.
Okay. Never mind.
It gets an 11.
All right.
And it's going to take a dash action. And where's it gonna run? It's going to run. It's gonna run this way. Let's see. Has it got 30? Oh no! It had to take the dash action to get there. No, it's only got 10. It's only got a 15-foot range.
It's slow.
Kith, it is your turn.
Okay.
Burn it down.
Because I have to go do Christmassy stuff soon, so I'm gonna just try to knock this one out. Brown bear? Is that something I can do as a level 2 moon druid?
You went moon, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that gets 2 attacks. Yeah. Oh, but it's too big to fit in the hallway. Okay.
Yeah, black bear can fit in the hallway.
Oh, it can. Black bear, and it gets 2 attacks.
I'm pulling it up.
Okay. You don't have all the animals in the whole world
attack.
set up already for me? Oh my god.
It does get 2 attacks.
All right, I will bonus action turn into a black bear. I will move up, and then I will attack twice.
All right, and you have +3 on your attacks.
+4 according to the character sheet. For black bear?
Black bear.
Yeah, it says melee weapon attack +4 to hit, 1d6 plus 2 damage for the bite, and then 2d4 plus 2. Is that not right? Okay.
Yeah, that should be +4.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
looking at Roll20 and it's just wrong.
Okay, so here we go.
Because
Here's
he's got
the
+2
first
for strength and +2 proficiency.
plus a d4, pop, plus a d4.
Did you just roll a 19 and a nat 20?
Yeah, I guess I did.
I think it's dead.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
So the bite does 6, and then the claw does 4d4 plus 2.
Plus 2, yeah.
There you go. All right. So that's 16 damage total.
Yeah. So, you want to tell us how it dies?
Sure. Yeah. She tries to grab it as it goes by, and it misses. So then, tiny anime girl style, she puffs out her cheeks in frustration, blows a raspberry, and stomps her tiny foot. And then she grabs her own chest area and just rips her own green flesh apart. And you see a black bear burst forth from her body, because all of her wild shapes are horribly violent. And so the bear claws its way free of the shattered, broken remains of her Verdant body, and then letting out a ferocious ursine roar, lumbers down the hallway, and just begins to tear the mimic to pieces.
All right. Yeah, combat's over. What are y'all doing?
Unfortunately, I have to go, but if you could put me on autopilot, that'd be cool.
What do you want us to do with your crab thing?
Oh, if
you want to try to take the crab
if
thing
we
back
can
to town?
negotiate the return, if we can negotiate getting one of them, but if it affects good treasure, no, because it's kind of garbage. So yeah, it's a neat thing, but they're obviously still working on prototyping that shit. So if it was a real apparatus of Qualish with 200 hit points, and an amazing action economy that could also turn into a submarine, then we'd probably want to get one. But yeah,
right.
Whatever you guys decide is best. I'm down for whatevs. And she'll stay in bear form for the full hour and can communicate with telepathy. So.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for playing, Crash.
All right.
We'll see you next
time. It was
time.
a lot of fun. Thank you.
All right. Grimjaw's going to go up and pick up the body of the mimic, so they can go back and show the king that yes, we have successfully killed what frightened you.
I'm gonna try to convince Kith to
All
turn
right.
back into a
It
tiny
is-
woman instead of a bear.
It is. She does not. It is very sticky.
And I would also like to see if I could pull out some teeth, some mimic teeth, if that is a possibility for like a trophy.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do
Nature or survival?
that.
Oh, she has the message? Okay.
Survival's probably a little bit better. This one, nature would be like the knowledge
Okay.
of it.
I will attempt to pull out as many as many teeth as I can.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you sit there for like I don't know, 5-6 minutes, just extracting teeth with like a dagger or something, just kind of shoving it up into the gum-like things that this mimic has.
Okay. How many teeth do I manage to pull out?
Man, like I guess without 20 of them look good, and then you get like some chipped ones and like some,
I'll just
some
take
ones
20.
that are obviously decayed.
I'll keep the good
because he
ones.
hasn't been
I'll
brushing
say
his teeth.
20 mimic teeth. Add that to the character sheet. Got quite a haul of body parts. Awesome. And
Yeah, while you are pulling its teeth, let's see. Hold. Not that one. This one. Yeah. In the space where the mimic was, underneath, like the area where it was at, you find a dagger. It looks like a regular metallic dagger, but it's a bit shinier. The shiny's kind of textured a little bit, and it is a silvered dagger.
oh, okay.
Barricade will hold on to it for now, if that's all right.
All
So
right.
does it just work like a regular dagger?
It is a regular dagger that has been silvered.
Okay.
You would know that silvered daggers, silvered weapons in general, are just used for fighting monsters. That there's children's tales and stuff that you would have heard where some monsters have to be fought with silver weapons.
Got it.
Werewolves take damage from silver bullets, that sort of thing.
And that was where the mimic was hiding, or that was where it died?
Yeah, where it was hiding.
Okay.
It was like underneath it.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'll pick up the sticky mimic body, and I will carry it.
It is so sticky, you're not sure how it was moving along the floor.
Magic. And come on.
Ah! Oh my goodness, what is that?
It's a mimic. It's what we were hunting for.
Oh goodness. You see that?
We're gonna go show the king what that he was right. He wasn't crazy. There was something trying to eat him.
All right.
We found the thing that was scaring the king. He was a mimic. So we're gonna go show Korbaz that he wasn't wrong.
Oh, thank you. Ah, this is wonderful.
And so Grimjaw's gonna go into the king's chambers and say, "Your Highness, sorry about the door, but you were right," and just sort of unceremoniously plop the dead carcass on the ground and tell him this is what was trying to eat you, and as you can see, it's dead.
Oh, Nurkly, look! I was right. There was a monster, and these brave adventurers have killed it. Thank you so much.
And Korbaz will go over, and he's got some solvent for the glue, and he's going to work on getting Nurkly out of the chair. They're pretty happy.
So the major question I have about these married king dwarves. What else were they using, or what else were they using the glue for in their bedchamber?
As far as you can tell, it was just a chair.
Hey, it takes all different shapes and sizes. They do them and something.
And Fizzlestib in Dabblebaub will definitely follow you since you're carrying the giant monster thing. And the kings will go,
Oh, Dabbledob, Fizzlestib, give these brave adventurers lots of treasure. They have saved us. They have saved us and our love. Hooray! Yay!
Could I borrow some of that solvent? Grim's gonna go up and get some of that to get the mimic gunk off of him.
Okay, I'm not sure if it'll work on that.
Well, you're using that on glue and the mimic sticky.
You can go ahead and try.
Unless somebody knows prestidigitation.
Nope.
Okay.
it works
Okay, cool.
pretty well.
Okay.
All right. So Dabbledob and Fizzlestib are going to lead y'all basically to the Treasury, I guess, and just start throwing magic items at y'all.
Okay. We'll
everyone, I assume, follows them.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, I assume, is going to follow them down to the Treasury.
But now these are genuinely magic items. Gears and springs and whatnot.
you'll see. Hold on. And they're gonna be,
Oh yes. Some rewards. Let's see. What can we give them for rewards? All right. Yes, here.
and they will let's see.